Orange Gymnasium, Aaron West along with Derek O'Neill.
How's it going, Aaron?
Derek, how are you?
Are we all technology solved here?
No, we're not. I think we're pretty close.
I see some green bars bouncing on the computer screen, so that means at least they're picking up some audio, right?
I see modulation. I see video. I see some, get that position there where I can see that. I think we're on air. Lori will confirm or deny that. Yeah. So, hey, I think we're doing pretty good.
Let's just roll with it.
Let's just let it rip here, Derek.
Yeah.
So, are you ready for basketball?
I'm ready for basketball.
You're always ready for some basketball, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm feeling something's happening here tonight. I don't know. You kind of got me curious, like what you're thinking. So,
I just feel like tonight's going to be one of those nights. It's going to be a memorable night of basketball.
Nice.
And that might be because Matt Davis is in the booth with us as well. So.
Yeah, I'm super. I wish he'd throw his headset on so I could talk about him a little bit.
Look at the research.
Yeah, he's intense.
Look at the intensity in the research. Look at
yeah, he's giving up. He's throwing the headset on. He's going to join us.
We're talking about the intensity and the research. I told Derek I felt like something special was going to happen tonight in the booth, and I didn't know if maybe it's because you're in the booth with us tonight.
I'm not technically here.
Oh, you're not?
For this game.
You're virtual. It's virtual, like virtual school. Like
right.
All the classes.
I just don't know why they're taking off great rhythm and blues 80s tunes and putting in some sort of monolithic 2020 gyration of noise in the gym. Who's running the music for the game tonight?
Well, it should be fun. It should be a fun night of basketball. So
thanks for throwing your headset on, Matt. So we can talk about you and you can hear it.
Yes, it wouldn't be a broadcast without a complaint being lodged.
So there you go. So here's what we're going to do. We're just a few minutes away from the opening tip here, and Derek, let's do this. We're going to take a quick break.
Yep.
And when we come back, I'll have you kind of give me a quick head-up matchup between these two teams statistic. We'll be right back after this.
Sounds good.
Back to Red Oak, Aaron West along with Derek O'Neill, Matt Davis with us as well. Okay, Derek, when you look at the lineup between these two teams and kind of those bound stats at this point, what are you seeing?
Yeah, season leaders for the Glenwood Rams here tonight. We've got Maggie McChesney taking all three of the main categories of points, rebounds, and assists, 18.8 points, 17.5 rebounds, and 2 assists. On the Tigers, we have Ellison Johnson with 6.9 points per game. Rebounds, Mariel Ramirez at 6.2, and Keely Jones at 2 assists per game. The Glenwood Rams are coming in at 7-6 on the season, and your Tigers are 4-11. When I look just at a high level overall kind of a stat comparison here, we've got field goal percentage, effective field goal percentage for the Rams at 39.2%, 29.8 for your Tigers. Tigers are going to take overall defensive rebounds. Rams take offensive rebounds. And it's the same for rebounds per game. Rams are going to lead in that category to the Tigers leading in defensive rebounds per game. Fouls per game. Red Oak's going to take the edge with fewer fouls per game than the Glenwood Rams. And that's kind of a good high-level overview. Coming in at the last 5 here, Tigers have losses against Atlantic, St. Albert, Shenandoah, and Creston with a win against Denison. Your Rams have a win against Riverside, losses against Kemper Catholic and Harlan, a win against Shenandoah, and a loss against Atlantic for the last 5 for the Glenwood Rams there.
All right. So, again, a few minutes away from the opening lineups, our national anthem in the game just prior to this in junior varsity boys play. Just prior to this, it was Glenwood with the victory by a score 46-36. So Glenwood in junior varsity boys play, it was Glenwood with the victory in that. So again, just a few minutes away from the opening lineups here, and it looks like we have our lineups for starters for Glenwood will be Maggie McChesney, Haley Hughes, Maggie Smith, Kelsey Hughes, and Maya Doncheski.
Wouldn't be a Glenwood game without some of those stud Hughes in there playing.
Hughes. There'll be Hughes in the game tonight. It's interesting you say that. You know, we get to travel and see a lot of basketball, right?
Yeah.
And you always have these families. The other night in Atlantic, we had 3 McLarens on the court at one time.
Yeah.
Tonight we're going to have probably 2 or 3 Hugheses on the court at a time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool. And on the Red Oak side, we're going to have Johnsons on the court tonight.
You bet.
So it's just kind of cool. So lineups again, starters for the Red Oak Tigers in tonight's ball game will be, looks like it will be Keely Jones, a junior at 5'8", Kaylee Erickson, a freshman, 5'2", Ellison Johnson, a senior, 5'6", Natalie Johnson is a junior at 5'8", and Emily Siebenecker, Emily is a 5'6" senior. Again, for the Glenwood Rams tonight, Maggie McChesney is a 5'9" junior, Haley Hughes is a senior, 6 foot, Maggie Smith, a senior, 5'7", Kelsey Hughes is a 5'7" senior, and Maya Doncheski is a sophomore, 5'4". Those are your starters tonight, and should be a lot of fun. Take care of the ball, play hard, attack, and have fun.
Absolutely.
That's pretty much it, Derek. So
that's basketball. Is that simple?
That's it. That's
maybe rebound a little bit.
Rebound.
Yeah.
That's attack. That can put it under attack. So all right, should be fun. Let's take a break. We're going to come back with some opening ceremonies right after this. All right, welcome back, and we are going to have the game underway in just a few minutes. But Derek, I do think we need to step away for our national anthem, and we will be back with the opening tip after this. I would say make note of our sponsors and say thank you when you have the opportunity, because it makes it possible for us to be here. We're going to step away from the national anthem, and we will be right back with the opening tip after this. Red Oak, Orange Gym. We're just moments away from the opening tip-off here in Red Oak this evening. And so have had the opportunity to watch the Glenwood girls play earlier in the season, and good, solid basketball team, Derek.
Right on. I mean, you would expect that. Glenwood's never
seems like that is the case.
Not a solid basketball team, particularly, Hawkeye 10, and they play hard-nosed basketball over there in Glenwood.
You betcha. All righty, here we go. And at center circle is Natalie Johnson for the Red Oak Tigers, and Haley Hughes is at center circle for the Rams. It's tapped, and Tigers come away with it. Erickson with the ball. Kaylee Erickson over to the right side to Keely Jones. She takes it down to the baseline, stripped out of play. Tigers are going to keep it. And from the baseline, Ellison Johnson will put it into play for Red Oak. And she's at the baseline trying to find the open Tiger. Gets it to Siebenecker at the baseline. Tapped out of play by Hughes. Haley Hughes gets a hand on it and knocks it out of play. So Tigers ball again. Ellison Johnson will put it into play for Red Oak. Here we go. Kind of a quiet start.
Little quiet.
I feel like I need to whisper a little bit here, Derek. Inbound pass comes out to Erickson out on the right side. Back top key to Jones. She kicks it to Natalie Johnson, to Ellison Johnson at the top of the key. She takes it down in the lane. Tied up. Natalie Johnson from the right side. Shots no good. Rebounds pulled down by Smith. Maggie Smith across the timeline. Down in the corner she goes to Doncheski. And fouls that on Siebenecker. We will see.
Yes.
It is. Emily Siebenecker picks up the foul. And that's Emily's first. That's the first foul of the ball game. Inbound pass will come from McChesney in the corner. Here's a three-pointer from Hughes. Haley Hughes, it's no good. And what was the call there, Derek?
I'm not sure what they called.
We're
trying to get something organized here at the scorers table.
Okay, so what? Just kind of we're standing official at the scorers table talking about it. Here we go. I think we're ready. Inbound pass will come from Maggie McChesney. Underneath the basket, right underneath. And we're going to have a travel on the call. Maggie Smith, senior, 5'7" senior. So we're going to swap it now. The Tigers will put it into play from the same spot at the baseline. Pressure now. Full court press comes from the Rams. And Siebenecker gets it across. It's tapped by Hughes. Stolen. Doncheski back to McChesney. She takes it in and puts it off the glass for two.
A great move by McChesney there.
And the Rams lead now 2-0. It's 7 minutes to play in the first. Jones with the ball for Red Oak. Hits Ellison Johnson across the timeline over the left side. Siebenecker, she takes the three off the left wing. It's not there. Rebound grab by Haley Hughes to Chelsea Hughes in the corner to Doncheski. She takes it into the lane. Nice move to the bucket, but it's knocked out of play by the Tigers. Nice aggressive Maya Doncheski, a sophomore, 5'4", for the Rams. And she'll put it into play at the baseline. 5'4" sophomore to McChesney. She takes it into the lane. Great. What did you say, Derek? Averaging of 17 points a game. Here's the three-point shot. No good. Rebound Jones. A lot of pressure. Picks up her dribble, and it's going to be stolen by the Rams out on the left side. Smith with the three. High arching shot. No good. Rebound Ellison Johnson to Siebenecker, and Siebenecker takes it across the center stripe for Red Oak on the far side of the court. Down to the right wing. Pulls up for three. It's good. Emily Siebenecker.
Tigers are on the board. Looks like Glenwood's actually going to call a timeout here.
I think so. Get it. Doesn't like what the coach doesn't like what he sees at the moment. So we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. Here we go. Glenwood with the ball. Full court press coming from the Tigers here. Inbound pass comes from Smith to McChesney.
It's kind of a full court 1-3-1 zone scenario.
Hughes to Doncheski on the backside, puts the layup. It's no good. Rebound pulled down first by Natalie Johnson, then to Ellison Johnson. Here's Jones with the ball, and she's going to travel with the ball. She caught it, turns, and there's a ram right in her face, and she stutter steps. And
yeah, the Tigers did a great job. Rebound, outlet, get the ball to the middle before Glenwood had a chance to set up much of their press. You know, Natalie Johnson was open down at in the corner there, so that they were moving the ball the way they needed to get to the open person. I like what I saw there.
McChesney with the ball across the timeline. Works away right. Passes back left to Chelsea Hughes. Here's Smith underneath the Haley Hughes for two. Underneath the bucket. 6-foot senior.
Tigers running a 1-3-1 zone defense there. Even back, you know, as they fall back.
Erickson for three. No good. Rebound Natalie Johnson blocked by Hughes, out of play by Chelsea Hughes, or no, I'm sorry, Haley Hughes. Coming into the ball game is Johnson, and looks like Kelsey Hughes takes a seat. Ellison Johnson hits Siebenecker, but it's knocked out of play. It's knocked out of play, and it will be Rams ball. It's 4-3 with 5.5 minutes to play in the first. Glenwood with the lead. One foul in the game so far. Tigers showing pressure here, but not applying a lot of pressure. McChesney then trapped in the corner, over and back. Credit the pressure.
Yeah,
that was all like it was intentional.
It was. It's kind of like they're just pushing that just over the half-court line and then letting Glenwood get over the half-court line and then really running in that trap there. I liked it.
Jones with the ball brings it across the center stripe, over to the left side to Erickson. Kaylee Erickson, it's on the floor. We're going to have a jump ball, I believe. And it is.
Should be Glenwood's ball here, I think.
And coming into the game is Ellie O'Neill. What happened to Ellie's hand? Dad? You have no idea.
No.
And inbound pass will come from Ellison Johnson.
That's on her right hand, and she does shoot left-handed, so that's good.
Inbound pass to Erickson. Foul on the inbound. Foul's going to be on Johnson. Malin Johnson. That's her first. Tigers ball again, midcourt near side. Inbound pass will come from Ellison Johnson. This pressure is creating some problems.
That's going to be Glenwood's ball there. Yep.
Yeah, credit the pressure that time from Doncheski. And it's Rams ball. Inbound pass comes from McChesney to Doncheski. She takes it inside. It goes to Johnson, and we'll have a foul on the play.
That's going to be on Emily again.
That's number 2 on Emily if it is.
No, calling that on Ellie, I think.
That's Ellie O'Neill's first personal foul. And it's going to send Johnson to the line. Malin Johnson. Shot was good from Johnson. At the line. Second of 2 here for Johnson. 5-3 is the score. This one's good as well. And it's 6-3. Pressure in the backcourt. Ellison Johnson across the timeline. Works left, back right to Jones at the top. Down the corner, Siebenecker. Emily drives down, spins. Triple teamed under there. Kicks it out to Jones. O'Neill. Ellison Johnson for 3 from the top. In and out. Rebound, Malin Johnson. She pushes it quickly back across the timeline to McChesney. She puts it up off the glass. We're going to have a foul on Siebenecker.
Yeah, Glenwood definitely pushing tempo here. When they grab that rebound off a missed shot, they're not wasting any time pushing the ball up the court and attacking those lanes to the hoop.
McChesney at the line. First opportunity from the line for McChesney. Coach Bruce wanted a little bit of an explanation there with that one. Here's the shot from McChesney. Good. Knocks it down, no problem. Coming into the game is Natalie Johnson taking a seat. Emily Siebenecker. Emily has 2 personal fouls. Second one from McChesney, good as well. Pressure on the backcourt now. Inbound passing's going to be stolen by McChesney, and she's fouled right away. So, and that foul is attributed to Keely Jones. That's her first personal foul. So it will be Rams ball under the basket. McChesney will put it into play. All the way out top to Johnson. Looks at the 3. Johnson with the ball. Skips it over to Smith. Back to Johnson. Inside it goes to McChesney. She comes out to the right wing. Keeps her dribble alive. Nice move to the bucket. Then out to Smith for three on the left side. It is no good. Rebound underneath Keely Jones. We have a foul on the play.
Yeah,
that was attributed to Megan Hughes. So, a lot of fouls here, right, all of a sudden with 4:20 to play in the first. Inbound pass to Jones. Pressure in the backcourt. Finds Erickson as she gets it across the timeline. To Johnson. Out on the right side, it goes to Natalie Johnson. 4:07 to play in the first. 8-3, Rams lead. Erickson out on the right wing. Down to the baseline, now to Natalie Johnson. Here's O'Neal. She takes it down toward the baseline, then to Erickson. Underneath the Jones, blocked by McChesney, picked up by Malin Johnson for the Rams.
That was some good ball movement by the Tigers, just being patient to get that ball to the inside there.
And Johnson takes it across the center stripe to Megan Hughes. She picks up her dribble, bounce pass inside to McChesney. Down to the baseline, skips it across to Haley Hughes. Out top to Johnson. Right side, Megan Hughes for three. It is no good. Rebound Smith. She puts it back up, partially blocked. It bounces out of play, and the Rams will keep it. So, Rams ball.
Yeah, those second chance opportunities there. Tigers really got to, in this new 1-3-1 defense, they got to figure out how to get a body on a
inbound pass stolen by Jones. There. Ellison Johnson with the ball, working against the pressure from Megan Hughes. Over to the right side she goes, then back top of the key, picks up her dribble, finds Natalie Johnson into the lane, high post. It's going to be stolen by Smith. Outlet pass to McChesney. She's got the easy layup for two, Maggie McChesney. And it's 10-3, Rams lead. Coach Bruce wants the timeout to talk about it. We'll take it with them, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to Red Oak. 10-3 is our score.
Matt
Rams
Davis
with the lead.
Yeah, Matt was just observing the crowd noise, and it is a decent crowd here for the Tigers, considering.
Yeah. Well, you mentioned that it's quiet. It's because they're frozen, Derek.
Yeah,
there's a thawing process going on in the first quarter. Once the thawing process is done, we'll have
more
moisture on the floor, but yet the people will be alive then, being able to cheer.
Oh, stolen by Johnson. She fakes it, kicks it to McChesney. She'll put it in. No good. Rebound, Erickson. Kind of an easy little chip shot there. Knocked out of play. Tigers will keep it. McChesney would like to have that one back. 2:51 to play in the first. 10-3. Inbound pass to Jones. And this is going to bounce out of play. Tigers will keep it. Nice defensive effort there. 2:49. Inbound pass will come from Ellison Johnson to Jones, almost stolen. Pressure from Doncheski, back to Ellison Johnson across the center stripe, top of the key. Left side, O'Neal. She drives the baseline, and foul on the play.
Yeah, I think they're going to call.
Yeah, that's on Hernandez. Ava Hernandez picks up the foul. And the Tigers will have it under their own basket. The inbound pass will come from Ellison Johnson. Ellison to Erickson. She shoots the three, blocked. Grabbed by Haley Hughes. To McChesney on the right side. Nice move to the bucket. She puts it up. No good. Rebound underneath by Natalie Johnson. Trying to rip it free. It's going to go out of play. Tigers will keep it. So, 2:25 to play in the first. 10-3. Inbound pass from Ellison Johnson to Jones. Back to Ellison. She hits Erickson across the timeline. Over the left side to O'Neal. Here's Ellison with the ball. Into the left elbow. Steps through the pressure and puts it in for two.
Yeah, good job by Ellison there. Just kind of muscling her way into the lane and putting up the shot, coming away with the two-pointer for the Tigers.
Doncheski out on the left side. Baseline left Hughes. Haley Hughes takes it underneath. Puts it up. Blocked by Natalie Johnson. Picked up by Ellison Johnson. And she finds Jones. Keely Jones for three from the top. It's short. Grabbed by McChesney, and she'll head it back to the other end quickly. In for the layup for two, McChesney.
Yeah. Glenwood really relying on kind of this tempo transition outlet from the missed Tiger shots for sure.
And Tigers get a little ahead of themselves on that pass. It goes out of play. Minute 35 to play in the first. Glenwood with the lead, 12-5. And it will be Glenwood's ball. Megan Hughes will put it into play.
Couple of substitutions here for the Tigers.
And
Miley Johnson in the game and
Ava Torres. Anna Torres,
yep.
Doncheski across the timeline, goes left to Megan Hughes. Back to Doncheski. Inside it goes to Johnson.
That's going to be on Ellie right
Johnson.
there.
Ellie O'Neill picks up number 2. That's her second. And it's a two-shot opportunity here for Johnson. She's 2 of 2 from the line tonight. This one's good as well.
Yeah, she's got a good free throw shot right there.
3 of 3 from the line. Minute 26 to play.
We're going to say don't foul her again.
She's a good free throw shooter. Nice. Yeah. She's perfect from the line.
Yeah.
Perfect. And the inbound pass comes from Ellie O'Neill. A lot of pressure here. Gets it to Miley Johnson. Miley puts it on the court. Handles it well. Right across the center stripe she goes. Yeah. Miley Johnson. 14-5 is the score. Rams lead. Over the right side, Natalie Johnson for 3. No good. Rebound chased down by Smith. Maggie Smith.
Good look by Natalie right there.
Minute 8 to play in the first. Smith out on the left side. Picks it up to Megan Hughes. She comes back to the center circle and works her way left, then back right to Doncheski. Doncheski takes it to the blocks. Nice bounce pass underneath. Great play.
Great drive to the hoop as the Tigers collapsed a little bit. Found the open player there with from the Rams.
Yeah, Hernandez picks up a couple.
Yep.
16-5. Natalie Johnson, Rams lead, and we're going to have a travel on the play. So here we are. 40 seconds on the clock. Rams ball. Megan Hughes will put it into play for Glenwood. And inbound pass to Doncheski, back to Hughes. Picks up her dribble, bounce pass inside to Johnson. Stole. That was Natalie Johnson and Malin Johnson.
Oh, okay. And called a foul on Glenwood on that.
Did they?
Yeah. On
Johnson.
22 there, Johnson.
Malin Johnson.
Which we have a 22 Johnson on the Tigers here, so we need to keep that straight.
Mm-hmm. Okay, here we go. Inbound pass will come from, my stats are unofficial, Derek, I would say. Inbound pass is kind of inerrant, and Smith grabs it, takes it to the right wing, 25 seconds and counting. Doncheski. Smith looks at it from the right side, not there. Back to Doncheski. She comes around to the right wing. Down in the corner she goes to number 11, and I'm not sure who that is. Here's the three-pointer from Doncheski. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. And
I think he's
a lot going on there. And ultimately a foul on Kaylee Erickson is what happens. So.
Are we bonus? We are bonus. Okay.
Gazella McIntosh is who number 11 is. So at the line will be Johnson. She's 4 of 4, 5 of 5 now. Good free throw shooter.
Yeah. Good strategy not to foul her maybe. All right, we missed one.
And rebound pulled down by the Tigers. It's 17-5. 2 seconds on the clock, and the Tigers are not going to get it off. That's it for the first quarter. Rams lead 17-5 at the end of the first. We will be back after this. I think Matt's down there. Derek hurling insults at everybody in the booth.
No.
Why don't you organize your M&Ms over there?
Observation.
You organize your M&Ms over there.
They were organized. I had to unorganize them to be able to get past the JV boys roster.
Hughes with the ball over the left side to McChesney down to the baseline. This is a three-pointer from Kelsey Hughes. It's good. That's Kelsey Hughes with the three.
Is she a freshman?
Kelsey she is a freshman,
Yeah.
5'7" freshman. Over the left side, it goes to Natalie Johnson. Down to the baseline, she puts it up, the little jumper, and draws a foul on Haley Hughes. So we have three Hugheses on the court at the moment. We have Megan, Haley, and Kelsey all on the court.
That was great ball movement there by the Tigers, by the way. Just kind of, beating that defensive press, finding the open person down low, and Natalie taking it up strong, drawing the foul, and coming away with a free throw there.
Here's the second one from Johnson. No good. Rebound, Kelsey Hughes. And foul on the play.
Wow,
that was on Ellison Johnson. That was on Ellison Johnson. That's her first. And Megan Hughes will bring it across the timeline. Goes right to Kelsey Hughes. Down in the corner to McChesney for three. It's no good. Rebound on the backside by Haley Hughes. Megan Hughes. Top of the key to Kelsey Hughes. McChesney. Bounce pass in the lane to Hernandez. Out to Hughes. Haley Hughes for two. That was a two, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, just a little jumper there right in the baseline area.
Siebenecker with the ball, working against the pressure. Finds Jones on the far side of the court. Right side. Jones with the ball. Picks up her dribble. It's tapped. Chased down in the pack court by Erickson. Now to Ellison Johnson in the lane. Running jumper foul on the play. And I believe that will be on Haley Hughes, but we'll get the official word here. And it looks like it is. That's her second personal foul. Ellison Johnson will go to the line for the first time tonight. For Red Oak. Here's his first shot from Ellison. Is good. 22-7. Glenwood with the lead. And the second one from Ellison. She gets them both.
Yep, good job, Ellison. Nailing both free throws right there.
Over to the left side, it goes to Megan Hughes. She chases down in the corner. Back to Kelsey Hughes. Here's McChesney on the right side. Behind the arc. Nice move to the bucket. She can handle the ball well with either hand, which is, and
it's going to be a foul on
Siebenecker.
Emily Siebenecker.
That's
here.
number 3 on Emily. We're going to have a timeout on the court. We'll take it out with them. That's a full timeout. It's Glenwood leading Red Oak 22-8 in varsity girls play. We'll be back after this. Chesney out to the top of the key. Kelsey Hughes to Megan Hughes. Back to Kelsey. There's McChesney from the right elbow. Comes out to the right side. Kelsey Hughes to McChesney. Pressure, fades down to the corner, then back to the right wing. Over left side, Smith for three. It is no good. Rebound, Ellie O'Neill. Ellie rips it clear, finds Ellison, and Ellison takes it across the timeline. Stolen by Kelsey Hughes. And she'll take it back across the center stripe, goes left to McChesney. She looks at the three out on the left wing, takes the deep three. It's no good. And rebound Tigers. Erickson, triple team. Here's Megan Hughes with the steal to Kelsey Hughes underneath the Smith, and she puts it up. A lot of second chance opportunities, Derek, but really finding it difficult to convert. It's going to bounce out of play, and the Rams will have the ball.
I'm just not completely understanding what's being called fouls and what's not here a little bit with some of that play, but maybe we'll get that sorted out here in a little bit.
Here's the shot, the three from Smith, and she snaps the net with this one. Maggie Smith with the three. 25-8. Stolen. Here's McChesney with the easy bucket. It doesn't fall.
Gets her own rebound.
Neither team really shooting that well at the moment, to be honest with you.
Not great. They're not, honestly, rebounding well unless they're on the other side of each other's court here.
The play is a little ragged at the moment. What do we have here now?
Now we're
maybe a discussion on the proper arrow about which team should have the ball. 5.5 minutes to play in the half. Glenwood with a lead. They've pretty much controlled the game, 25-8. But are we ready to go? Got it worked out.
I thought I heard him say black ball.
No, I think now we're going to talk about it again. So, in the game prior to this, in junior varsity boys play, it was Glenwood with the victory, 46-36 in that ball game. So, and here we go.
Mr. Eubank on the clock, and he's just really right 100% of the time. So I wouldn't question him again.
Here's the inbound pass to Jones. Now to Ellison Johnson, stolen. Megan Hughes to Kelsey Hughes to McChesney. She drives the baseline, puts it up, and draws the foul. She'll go to line for two. And I think the foul is on Jones, Keely Jones. It is. Number 2 on Keely. And Maggie McChesney will go to the line with an opportunity. She's 2 of 2 from the foul line. And shot's good. And it's 25-8. Here's the second one. And it's good as well. She gets them both. So it doesn't seem like we've really gotten into a flow. It just doesn't seem.
Trying to think something similar, right? Flow is the right term. Lots of fouls, lots of
the rhythm of the game or the flow of the game. Hasn't for either team really. Doesn't seem like it's settled in. Shots up, it's no good. Here's Doncheski with it back across the timeline to Kelsey Hughes to Doncheski underneath.
This should be travel.
Yeah, travel on the call. Tigers ball. So, Ellison Johnson will put it into play for Red Oak. And Ellison with the ball. Double team. She just takes it right across the center stripe, though. Handles it well. There's Jones. Over to the left side, it goes to O'Neal. Ellie drives to the left elbow, hands it off to Ellison. She'll take the kind of that one-handed, one-footed jumper from the foul line. It's no good. And Smith comes away with it for the Rams. In the corner goes to Doncheski. She drives the baseline underneath. Bounce pass to Johnson. Blocked by Johnson. Picked up by Haley Hughes, and she scores it. Haley Hughes back in the ball game, by the way, for the Rams. And the pass almost stolen, but Erickson gets there. She takes it into the lane, kicks it to O'Neal, drives the blocks, blocked, and fouled by Smith. It's 28-8, Rams with the lead. 4:19 to play in the half. And the foul is on Smith. Maggie Smith, that's her first. It's going to send Ellie O'Neal to the line. This will be Ellie's first opportunity from the line here this evening. Ellie O'Neal. Here's the shot. It's no good. Ellie's left-handed.
Yes.
She shoots free throws right-handed.
Well, it kind of looked like it, didn't it? But normally she shoots those left-handed, so I was kind of a little.
She's left-handed. She shoots right-handed.
Yeah, I see that there.
And misses. That's no good. So inbound pass, Natalie, or inbound, the rebound grabbed by Natalie Johnson to Ellison Johnson. Now to Erickson. There's O'Neal at the top and gets whistled for the double dribble. So, substitution taking place, and Miley Johnson into the game for Natalie Johnson for Red Oak. Inbound pass to Doncheski, back to Hughes. And that pass goes errant, out of play, Tigers ball.
So neither team had in-person classes today. As Matt has mentioned multiple times, it's super cold outside.
Yeah. He says everyone's thawing out.
I kind of believe in him here that it's
pressure stepped on the sideline and turns it over to the Rams. You think that's it? Everybody's just a little frozen.
I mean, maybe the officials had heater trouble in their car too. I'm not sure.
Here's it. Down to Smith on the right side underneath to Haley Hughes. She puts it up and scores too. Haley Hughes. And she has 8 points for the Rams. Erickson into the lane. Kicks it to O'Neal. She'll take the mid-range jumper. It's no good. Rebound. Haley Hughes gets it to Malin Johnson. And she'll take it left to right across the timeline, near side of the court. Into the lane she goes, and it is no good. Rebound by her fingertips. Great job there by Kelsey Hughes with that board. Here's Doncheski. Back to Smith in the corner to Kelsey Hughes for three. It's no good. Rebound Johnson. She puts it up and draws a foul. O'Neal, I believe.
Yeah.
And if so, it is. That's her third personal foul.
Oh.
And it's going to send Johnson to the line. Johnson is 1, 2, 3. She is 5 of 6 from the line tonight. For this shot is no good. 5 of 7. Into the game is Ana Torres. Ellie takes a seat with third personal foul. 3:16 to play in the half. Second shot from Johnson, no good. Rebound Ellison Johnson. She's quickly double teamed and then steps out of it. Finds Erickson, and Erickson pushes it across the center stripe and draws a foul. And I think that will be on Johnson. It is. That is Malin Johnson.
That's got to be about her third, isn't it?
It is her third. Inbound pass from from Ellison Johnson out to Jones. Ellison from the top for three. No good. Rebound Kelsey Hughes, but actually knocked loose and out of play, and the Rams keep it. Last touch by the Tigers. So here we go. Substitution taking place. And the Rams will have it. So in the game comes Megan Hughes and McChesney, as well as McIntosh, Kelsey Hughes, and Hernandez. McChesney goes left to Haley Hughes. Megan Hughes to Haley Hughes from the left side. Here's McChesney, deep three, no good. Rebound Erickson. Kaylee to Ellison. Ellison Johnson with the ball now across the center stripe. Pressure from Megan Hughes, works to the top of the key. It's Erickson. She looks at the three. Out to Miley Johnson on the right side. Takes it to the baseline. Miley picks up the dribble. Hits Torres to Jones. Top. Round to the right elbow. Inside it goes to Ellison Johnson. Blocked. And then we're going to have a jump ball.
So that was great patience by the Tigers. Moving the ball around. Finally trying to work it to the inside. I mean, as we've heard Coach Bruce say multiple times, we're not going to be that successful just chucking up shots from the perimeter. We need to get that ball worked inside. We need to drive inside.
Megan Hughes with the ball out to McChesney on the left side. She drives and kicks it to Haley Hughes, who takes it to the hoop and draws the foul. Nice move to the bucket. Ellison's going to pick up the foul. That's her second, I believe. Ellison Johnson. And it's going to send Haley Hughes to the line. She has 2, 4, 6, 8 points in the ball game. Has not been to the foul line. This shot's good. Rattles through. That's different than a swish, Derek.
Gotcha.
When it rattles through, it's different than when it swishes.
It's not snapping the bottom of the net.
Yeah, see, that rattles through. It still counts as 1 point. Ellison Johnson with the ball. She got both of them. 32-8 is the score. The Tigers just kind of lose a handle on it. Bounce is picked up by Megan Hughes, and she steps on the steps. She was right at the sideline when she picked it up and then stepped out of play. 32-8 is our score. Inbound pass from Ellison Johnson to Jones. To Torres, now top the key to Ellison. Hits Miley. Now to Erickson.
Going to have a foul on the floor by the Rams, I think.
So you have big sister to little sister to cousin.
Yeah.
Is that right? There you go. Is that a foul on Haley Hughes? That's 3 on Haley.
And we are in bonus here.
Yeah, Erickson at the line. Here's the shot. It's no good. From Kaylee. Coming into the ball game is Hauser. Haley Hughes takes a seat. And Erickson's second foul shot, no good. Rebound grabbed by McIntosh, and we'll have a foul on the play. Yep, so the foul's on Red Oak Erickson. That's her second. So we're going to walk end to end, and McIntosh now will line up at the line. That is Gisela McIntosh. First shot's no good from McIntosh. Here's the second of 2 from McIntosh. Short off the front of the rim, rebound. Pulled down by Megan Hughes. No, I'm sorry, to McChesney. She drives, puts it off the glass. It's no good. Rebound bounces out top. Now to Megan Hughes. She comes around to the circle. Back top of the key, goes left to McChesney. Deep 3, no good. Rebound McIntosh. She steps back behind the arc on the left side.
Tigers need to put a body on the Rams here on these shots and not keep giving the rebounds.
McIntosh for 3. No good. Rebound McChesney. She puts it up. No good. Rebound this time Hernandez, and we have a
fourth and
fifth.
Is it
a foul?
A
lot of opportunities.
A
lot of opportunities there.
Under their own hoop. That's just not a good basketball strategy.
Megan Hughes to McIntosh. Right side to McChesney. Here's a shot from Hughes. No good. Going to bounce out of play. Tigers have it. Just under a minute to play now. 59 seconds on the clock here in the first half, and it's 32-8. Coming back into the game is Doncheski, and McIntosh takes a seat.
So it looks like Glenwood's sticking with a version of their full court press here. Not quite as.
Tapped by McChesney, picked up by Hughes. Megan Hughes puts up the layup, no good. Rebound McChesney. Boy, the Rams have had just a bunch of opportunities.
Yeah.
A bunch.
A bunch of those second, third, fourth chance opportunities under the hoop.
Inbound pass will come from Ellison Johnson to Erickson. She takes it across the center stripe. Here's Ellison down into the lane. She goes. Running jumper off the glass is good for 2 from Ellison. Ellison with 6 points in the game. McChesney down to the baseline, into the corner. Back up to the right wing. Then around top of the key, spins her way to the right elbow down to the baseline. Here's the 3-pointer or 2-pointer rather from Hernandez. Bounces loose, and Erickson grabs it for the Tigers. Erickson takes it across the center stripe.
15 seconds on the clock.
Ellison Johnson drives down to the blocks. It's blocked by Hauser. Jump ball. That's what they're going to call. So 11.6 seconds on the clock. And it's 32-10. Inbound pass comes to McChesney. She takes it across the center stripe. Goes left to Megan Hughes. In the corner, McIntosh for 3. No good. Rebound, Jones. And I think she's going to let the clock expire. That's it for the first half. And Glenwood with the lead, 32-10 at half. And we're going to take a quick break, and we'll be back with some stats after this. Red Oak, halftime of the varsity girls game. 32-10 is our score. Glenwood with the lead. In the junior varsity boys game prior to this, Glenwood with the victory, 46-36 in junior varsity boys play. Here tonight in the first half, Ellie O'Neill 0 of 2 from the foul line. Kaylee Erickson 0 of 2 from the foul line. Ellison Johnson has 6 points, 2 of 2 from the foul line. Natalie Johnson with 1 of 2 from the foul line. And Emily Siebenecker has 3 points in the contest. For the Glenwood Rams, Maggie McChesney has 10 points and 4 of 4 from the foul line. Haley Hughes has 10 points, 2 of 2 from the foul line. Maggie Smith with 3. Kelsey Hughes has 3. Malin Johnson has 5. She's 5 of 8 from the foul line. Ava Hernandez has 2. And McIntosh is 0 of 2 from the foul line. Matt joined us again. You're watching a hockey game, Matt.
Yes, a more appropriate sport for the evening. There's a big fight going on again. I mean, what a great sport. The only sport where fighting is allowed, encouraged.
Yeah, you like that little rough and tumble.
You know what?
Are you ready for the Olympics?
Yeah, do you want Olympic trivia?
So Matt is a huge Olympic fan.
February 6th. Now, one thing now Derek's our world cultured guy here. So, is it Milan or is it Milano?
It's Milan.
Well, I've seen it with an O on the end.
Never.
And is it Cortina, Italy? Milan, Cortina. That's the other town it's in. Milan, Cortina. So that's February 6th, guys.
Okay,
Olympics.
that's coming up soon.
Okay, I'll start you with an easy question.
I've been to Milan.
Well, see, I know. That's why I asked you. It's a fashion. It's known for its fashion, isn't it, or something? I don't know.
Yes,
Okay,
yeah.
so here's your first question. Ready?
Yeah, ready. Do we need some sort of music?
What do the 5 rings of the Olympic logo represent?
Oh,
what?
gosh.
Derek, get off your phone. Derek, off your phone.
I was just checking the temperature in here.
Yeah,
Get
sure
off
you
your phone, Derek. What do the 5 rings of the Olympic logo represent?
Give me a hint.
Think in a worldly way.
They're representing countries.
Close.
They're representing the ancient cultures where it started. They're
Not
representing
further away.
They're representing effort.
No.
Okay.
You were close with countries.
What do we got?
It's the 5 continents.
Oh, but are we leaving continents out?
No, they said there's 5 continents. That's what it is. I don't think they count Antarctica and.
Did you get that off your phone, Matt?
Yes, that's what. I'm not kidding you. Go look it up. Olympic logo and see what it tells you.
It probably does.
Look it up.
That represents the 5 continents.
It does not represent.
It doesn't necessarily all the continents, but it represents 5 of them. That's probably where they had sent athletes from for the first
Look
Olympics.
it up.
Okay.
Derek's giving us a check now. What's it say?
No, I wasn't. I was looking up a different score.
Look up Olympic logo.
Okay, give me another one, Matt.
Which Winter Olympic sport event combines, and I'll give you 4 choices, shooting a gun and skiing? Is it A, Nordic combine, B, hockey,
No.
C, luge,
No.
or D, biathlon?
Biathlon.
Ding, ding, ding. You are correct.
Yes. That was in a James Bond movie, and I was watching a James Bond movie just before I came to this game tonight.
Well, aren't we lucky that I increased your knowledge of Olympic sports?
There you go. Yeah.
So here, you want one more or not?
Yeah, bring it.
One more, and then we're going to talk basketball.
What competition is it that competitors race down the track head first on a slide?
Luge. Head first on the track. It's
Head
not
first
it's
on
not,
a slide.
It's not the
Slide.
luge?
No.
What is it? Derek?
What is it when you go down head first or feet first?
Bobsled?
If you go feet first down on the
I
sled,
guess
it is a luge.
That's the luge.
If you go head first down the slide, it's the skeleton.
Oh.
Yeah. The difference. The guys that go down head first are killed more quickly than the guys going down feet first in the luge.
They're going 80 miles an
When they
hour head
crash.
first,
Just
an
kidding.
inch
I'm
off
just
of the
kidding.
ground. All right.
I have more of these. You and Melanie need to do some of
my
these
goodness.
during the weeks leading up on your little chit chats.
All right. We will. We're going to take another break.
Verify the Olympic rings for me, please.
Halftime, Glenwood with the lead in varsity girls play. Halftime, it's 32-10, and we'll be back with the second half after this. back. There's some high level.
Our intelligence is oozing here,
high
like
level,
the basketball game.
Some high level geographic knowledge.
It's bad that you don't know. It's bad that you don't know that you don't know. That's where we're at. We don't even know that we don't know things.
Oh my gosh.
That's how bad it is.
Okay, here we go. Second half, Glenwood with the lead, 32-10. Tigers with the ball. Inbound pass comes to Jones, and we're underway with the third quarter. Jones picks up her dribble. Pressure from McChesney. Finds Ellison Johnson. She comes around to the right side. One-handed jumper off the glass, no good. Rebound McChesney. She pushes it quickly back across the center stripe, and Smith puts it in for two. Kind of the easy layup for Smith. Maggie Smith, and the Rams continue scoring 34-10. Ellison Johnson across the timeline. Picks up her dribble. Finds Jones to Natalie Johnson. Baseline. And it bounces out of play. Tigers keep it. And Ellison Johnson will put it into play from the baseline. Tries to get it to Erickson and Siebenecker. It's just a little high and bounces out of play.
Off the Tigers. Glenwood wastes no time putting the ball in play here.
They do it quick. Down to Doncheski, right side. Here's McChesney for three. No good. Rebound, Smith. Smith to Kelsey Hughes. Here's Haley Hughes for three. It's no good. Rebound. And we're going to have a foul on McChesney. That's her first foul of the evening on McChesney. Tigers ball. Full court press coming from the Rams. A little different look, though, isn't it, Derek?
Yeah. I trying to figure out exactly what they're doing there, but
Doncheski there really causing some problems with the pressure, and creates the turnover for the Rams. And the inbound pass comes to Doncheski, back to Kelsey Hughes. Travel. The freshman, Kelsey Hughes, and it's Tigers ball. A lot of turnovers. And it's 34-10. 6:50 to play in the third. And we're stepping on the sideline. Another turnover. We still haven't found the rhythm in the game yet, I don't think so. And to Chelsea Hughes, now to McChesney. She drives quickly to the bucket.
Wow.
Almost hit off the back of the apparatus on that one. Just bounced out of play. Tigers ball. 34-10. Inbound pass. Here's Johnson. And a little high and out of play.
I'm just ready to say, let's just hold practice here for both teams and try to work on some of this stuff.
I mean, Kelsey Hughes back to McChesney. She takes the mid-range jumper and snaps the net with that one. McChesney for two.
Tigers quickly inbounding the ball here.
Yeah.
Maybe they talked about that at
knocked out of play. Rams ball. 36-10. Inbound pass will come from Kelsey Hughes. Tigers put a little pressure in the backcourt. It goes to McChesney out on the left wing. Fades down to the baseline. Back out on the right wing. Chelsea Hughes skips it over to Smith in the corner. She back to Hughes. McChesney steps back to the three and then drives the baseline. Smith for three off the left side. It's no good. Rebound Jones. She's tied up by Doncheski. So we're going to have a jump ball now.
Jump ball. Glenwood's
ball.
Going to keep it.
Mm-hmm. They'll have it at the baseline. Just over 6 minutes to play in the third. 36-10 is our score. Glenwood with the lead. Out to McChesney. She takes the deep three. It's no good. Rebound. Jump ball. Red Oaks ball. So here comes the press again from the Rams. The inbound pass to Siebenecker. Now to Jones across the center stripe. Jones with the ball. Pressure from Kelsey Hughes. Picks up her dribble. Works down to the baseline. Out to Natalie Johnson at the top. She drives down to the left elbow. Here's Ellison Johnson for three off the left side. It's good. Ellison Johnson. Ellison has 9 points in the game.
Yeah, Ellison's just doing a good job carrying the team here.
Over on the left side, it goes to Maggie Smith for three. In and out. No good. Ellison Johnson with the board. She's double teamed. Steps through it. Pressure stolen now. McChesney. And she takes the mid-range jumper and snaps the net on the left side. McChesney with now 14 points on the night.
Tigers, again, quickly inbounding the ball. I'm certain they talked about that when they went into the locker room there.
Stolen by Smith. Just kind of a heads-up play by Smith, and the layup rims around and comes out.
Yeah, another second chance opportunity here for the Rams.
McChesney for three. This time it's no good. Rebound Ellison Johnson. It bounces out of play. Actually, we're going to have a touch on the Rams. And substitutions made. Here we go. Full court press from the Rams. Inbound pass comes to Siebenecker, now to Jones, and she'll take it across the center stripe. Jones to Siebenecker. Hits Ellison Johnson in the lane. We're going to have a foul. I think that's on Haley Hughes. It is. That's 4 on Haley. Haley has 10 points in the game. And
yeah, I'd call this press we're seeing from the Rams here kind of just more of a little bit of an annoyance or a harassment press. They're not out there working any kind of a trap, and they're not bringing enough pressure in the front court.
Just creating problems.
Yeah.
First shot from Ellison's good. She gets them both, Ellison Johnson.
I'm sure there's a technical term for that Matt can find for us on the internet.
He's watching the hockey game down there. Stepping through it is Mylan Johnson down the corner, goes to Haley Hughes. Shot 3 good. 3-point shot is no good.
Looks like the Tigers are going to come away with that.
Siebenecker with the ball across the center stripe for Red Oak. Near side of the court, into the top of the key, out to Ellison. Ellison picks it up. Comes around to the right side. Hits Siebenecker in the blocks. That's blocked by Hernandez. Shot goes up. Was that Siebenecker with the shot?
Great,
Emily with
great,
2.
Effort there by Emily to keep shooting the ball even after it was blocked right there and coming away with the 2 points for the Tigers.
38-17 is the score. You're listening to KCSI FM, Villisca, Red Oak, and Glenwood. 38-17, 4:06 to play in the third. Glenwood with the lead. Siebenecker with the ball, goes right to Erickson. Down underneath, tapped by Haley Hughes and picked up by Doncheski. Doncheski across the timeline,
Glenwood
into the lane.
No time, just hustling down the court here again.
Glenwood pushes the ball.
With that tempo we've talked about a couple times already here.
Fouls on Erickson. That's 3 on Kaylee. And Doncheski will go to the line. She has not been to the line tonight. This will be her first opportunity. She makes the first one count. Bucket good. Second one bounces high, no good, bounces out of play. Tigers ball. 39-17 with 3:50 to play in the third. Inbound pass will come from Ellison Johnson. Ellison to Jones across the timeline, far side of the court, out on the left wing. Keeley picks up her dribble, passes inside, knocked loose by Doncheski and picked up by Hernandez. Back to Doncheski on the right wing. Underneath to Megan Hughes. It's a little high. She just couldn't quite gain control of it.
I know the Tigers have thrown the ball away there 2 times in a row right there, but what I like that I'm seeing is they are trying to work the ball inside, kind of into that high post position, and not just settling for shooting a 3-pointer there. So
3.5 minutes to play in the third. Red Oak with the ball. 39-17 is our score. Haley Erickson, pressure from Doncheski. Will have a jump ball on that play. That's Rams ball. And an inbound pass will come from Hughes. Megan Hughes will put it into play to Doncheski. She takes it far side of the court and across the timeline, picks up her dribble, hits Mylan Johnson in the corner, goes to Haley Hughes. Here's Doncheski for 3. It's short. Grabbed by Hernandez underneath. Shots up. She's fouled. I think that's on Ellie. It is. Ellie O'Neill picks up her 4th personal foul. And Ava Hernandez will go to the line. She has 2 points in the ballgame but has not been to the line. First opportunity from the line. Shot's good from Hernandez. Substitutions taking place. 3:13 to play in the third. 40-17 is the score. Rams with the lead. Second shot from Hernandez is good. She gets them both. And Erickson with the ball. Double teamed. Knocked loose. And McChesney picks it up. It's Megan Hughes. The layup with the left hand is good for 2 from Hughes. First points of the night for Megan. Over the left side to Keely Jones. Right side, Erickson. She takes it to the right elbow, then into the lane. Here's the 2-pointer from Siebenecker, and Emily swishes the net with it.
Yeah, Emily's got, I think, the past 2 buckets here for the Tigers.
Johnson with the ball. Double team finds McChesney down the corner. Here's the shot from Hauser. It's no good. Back up, no good. Rebound, Jones this time for Red Oak, and she'll take it across the center stripe. Near side of the court. We're going to have a foul on the play. McChesney gets whistled. And it's Red Oak's ball, mid-court near side. Inbound pass will come from Ellison Johnson to Erickson. Tapped. Hauser tapped it, and it's going to go out of play. Breland Hauser. Substitutions taking place. And looks like Ponifract comes into the ball game. Over the right side to Miley Johnson. She drives the baseline. Then out to Ellison Johnson. She drives the baseline on the right side. Reverse layup, and she is fouled on the play. I think that will be on Megan Hughes. I believe it is. That is correct. That's number 2 on her. And Ellison Johnson back to the foul line. Ellison 4-4 from the foul line. She has. This one is good. Ellison. Here we go. Shot number 2 from Ellison. Good. Knocks it down.
Yeah, good. She's perfect from the line tonight, I think, so far.
Yeah. It's 43-21. Glenwood with the lead. Megan Hughes with the ball. It's knocked loose. She chased it down. We're going to have a timeout. I think the Rams were in danger of hitting that 10-second violation. Minute 56 to play in the third. We're going to take a quick break, and we will be right back after this. Oak. 43-21 is our score. Minute 56 to play in the third, and the Rams will have the ball. McChesney will put it into play for Glenwood into the backcourt to Johnson. Malin Johnson. Johnson with the ball at the center circle. Works her way to the right side. Hits McChesney. She drives down to the baseline. Jumper from McChesney is no good. Rebound underneath Hernandez. Knocked out of play. Rams keep it. So Torres checks into the ball game for Red Oak, and Siebenecker takes a seat. McChesney will put it into play from the baseline. Here we go. McChesney to Kelsey Hughes. Now to Johnson over the right side to Ponifract. Here's McChesney for 3. And she snaps the net with that. Maggie McChesney. And it's 46-21. Erickson on the right side hits Jones, and Ponifract steps in and knocks it loose. Elise Ponifract.
Are we?
That's her first.
And, yeah. Bonus now, shooting. Yes.
Yes, we are. Jones' first shot is no good. First opportunity from the line for Keeley tonight. Here we go. Shot number 2. 46-21. Shot is good. This one rolls around and goes through. Kelsey Hughes over to Hernandez. Back to Kelsey. Across the timeline to McChesney behind the arc on the left side. Works her way in the side. Steps through the pressure. Shot's no good. Rebound to Ellison Johnson. From behind, McChesney knocks it loose and then goes out of play. Fouls on Ellison. That's 3 on Ellison. And just over a minute to play in the third. 46-22 is our score. Inbound pass will come from Kelsey Hughes. Out to Hauser for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Hernandez. Hernandez to Johnson. Behind the arc. 52 seconds and counting. Out to Kelsey Hughes. McChesney to Johnson. She looks at the 3. Over to the right side to Hernandez. She takes the 3. It's no good. Rebound, Miley. Well, stolen by McChesney. McChesney drives the baseline. Hits Hernandez. Hernandez puts it up from right in front of the bucket. No good. Rebound, Erickson. Erickson picks up her dribble. 32 seconds. Stolen by Hauser. She puts it in for 2.
Yeah.
Breland Hauser picks up a couple.
I know it's not a stat, but I'd be interested in how many of Glenwood's points are, in that transition versus offensive setup,
Shots no good. 48-22, Glenwood with the lead down to the baseline to McChesney. 9 seconds on the clock. McChesney spins to the baseline, puts it up. It's no good. Rebound is Jones, and that is it for the third quarter. 48-22 is our score at the end of 3, and we'll take a break and be right back after this. Quarter, Glenwood with the lead, 48-22. This kind of a weird game.
Yes, I mean honestly, particularly here, as a co-host, if we didn't have Matt bailing me out here a little bit, I think there'd be a lot of dead air.
Yeah, he's into a hockey game.
I think there's more scoring in this hockey game than there is in this basketball game.
So we go. Jones with the ball for Red Oak. Over to the left side to Natalie Johnson, now to Erickson, back to Ellison Johnson, top of the key, pressure from Hughes. Ellison works her way left, picks up her dribble, pressure from Smith, stolen by Haley Hughes to Smith. Smith takes it down under the blocks, loses her footing and travels. She's got off balance and traveled. 48-22, here we go, Tigers ball, and Ellison Johnson will put it into play. Over to Jones.
It looks like Glenwood's going to just pick the Tigers up at half court here.
Erickson down to the baseline. Nothing there. Finds Siebenecker for the jumper. 10 feet out, no good. Rebound pulled down by Haley Hughes. Haley to Kelsey Hughes. Right side to Doncheski. Now to Smith on the left wing. Megan Hughes on the left side. She drives to the blocks. Nothing there. And almost had it stolen by Natalie Johnson. Then Haley Hughes drives it to the bucket and scores 2 and 1 opportunity for Haley Hughes.
Yeah, nice move there. Going up strong to the hoop, drawing the foul, and getting the bucket at the same time.
So Haley Hughes will go to the line. That foul goes to Natalie Johnson. That's her first on the evening, and shot from Hughes is good. She gets it. So that's 14 points on the night for Haley. 51-22 is the score. Erickson with the ball. Double team. Hits Siebenecker. Siebenecker pulls up for the jumper. No good. Blocked by Haley Hughes and picked up by Kelsey Hughes. Here's the outlet pass to Doncheski. She chases it down in the corner. Almost goes out of play, but the Tigers come away with it. And she's double-teamed and fouled.
Yeah, that was either incredibly smart or just lucky. I mean, she quit touching the ball, runs out of bounds, comes back inbounds, grabs the ball again. I'm going to say that was just great heads-up.
That's good.
Basketball, knowing where you're at on the court.
Yeah, court awareness.
Yeah.
Let's go with that. 51-22. I like it. Jones for three off the right wing is no good. Rebound, Haley Hughes. Now Smith across the timeline. Pressure from Jones, and Jones is whistled for the foul. 51-22, 6:24 to play in the ball game. Inbound pass will come from Megan Hughes into the backcourt to Kelsey Hughes. Kelsey around the left side. Here's Smith in the corner underneath the Haley Hughes, backing against the pressure, and it bounces out of play. Tigers ball. 6:14 to play in the ball game. I think the Rams have led the entire game. Correct me if I'm wrong, Derek, but I think so.
No, they jumped out early.
You know, Tigers may hit a three-pointer there to maybe take it 1 point early on, maybe,
right,
if I want.
like a 3-2 or so.
Yeah, something like that. Right at the very beginning. Rebound comes away with it will be the Rams, and Haley Hughes, she takes it end-to-end, loses the handle out of play. That was the last touch by the Tigers, the officials say. So it will be Rams ball, and Megan Hughes will put it into play. It's junior, 5'7" junior for the Rams. And Megan Hughes, out top it goes. Blocked. The inbound pass was blocked, but picked up by the Tigers. Here's Smith to Haley Hughes for three. No good. Rebound, Doncheski. Out to Kelsey Hughes underneath the Megan Hughes. Knocked loose by Johnson. Doncheski to Megan Hughes. Over to the right side to Kelsey Hughes. Working the ball. 23 seconds on the shot clock. Over to the right side to Kelsey Hughes. Into Doncheski in the lane. Stripped loose by Jones. And Keeley comes away with it. Ellison across the timeline. To the top of the key. Looks inside. Nothing there. Goes right to Erickson. She looks inside. Nothing there. Drives to the baseline. Picks up her dribble. Natalie Johnson to Ellison Johnson, and we have a foul on the play. Will be Kelsey Hughes with her first personal foul tonight.
She's probably about the only one that hasn't gotten a foul tonight. And
substitution. That'd be a hockey substitution, Matt.
Over the boards.
There you go. 5 new players in the game for the Rams. Inbound pass to Erickson. She drives to the bucket and puts it off at the glass for 2, Kaylee Erickson. 5 minutes of play in the ball game. McChesney with the ball. She drives to the bucket and puts it off the glass for 2.
Nice move. Good drive. I mean, that's where Glenwood's been successful with 90% of their effort here tonight, is just that off the rebound and, inbounding the ball and getting it straight to the hoop.
Ellison takes it to the hoop and scores 2 for Red Oak. Ellison Johnson. And it's 53-24. McChesney with the ball across the center stripe. Goes baseline left to McIntosh for 3. It's short. Rebounds chased down.
Claire Carlo.
Yes, by Carlo. Out top McChesney for 3. It's good. Maggie McChesney picks up 3 more. She has 21 on the night. McChesney does. Siebenecker goes left to O'Neal. She drives to the blocks and puts it up. It's blocked by Hauser. Hauser to Carlo. Claire Carlo. McChesney looks at the 3 and finds Schulte underneath. It's no good. Tigers come away with it. Timeout on the court. With 3:51 to play in the ball game, 56-26 is our score. Rams lead, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back. 3:51 to play in the ball game. Inbound pass comes to Jones. Baseline, Ellie O'Neill. Back to Jones in the corner on left side. It's Torres out on the right side. Now to Siebenecker for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Jones. And then tied up by McChesney, and a travel on the play.
Yeah, Keeley did a great job getting herself in position on that rebound, boxing out almost 2 Glenwood Ram players there, and Red Oak's going to keep the ball here.
Inbound pass will come from Miley Johnson to Jones out on the left side. Keeley to the left elbow. Stolen by Claire Carlo, and then stolen back by the Tigers. Jones comes away with it. Pressure from Hauser rather. Left side to Miley Johnson. She picks up her dribble, goes to Jones on the left side. Keeley with the ball. 3 minutes to play in the ball game. To Miley Johnson in the corner. To O'Neill. O'Neill drives to the baseline. It's Johnson in the corner. And Emily gets a shot off
as the shot clock expires.
Yeah, but didn't hit the rim, so the Rams will have it. We have 5 new Rams coming into the ball game. Going deep in the roster here. Deep on the bench. Inbound pass comes to Hernandez. Hernandez across the timeline to the top of the key. Here's a three-pointer from Pontefract. It's no good. Out to Hernandez. She looks at the 3. Baseline right shot from Faust is no good. Hernandez puts it up, and the Tigers come away with it. Jones to Siebenecker in the corner. Emily drives the baseline, spins. It's no good, partially blocked, and coming away with it. Hernandez outlet pass down to Johnson. I'm sorry, that was
Johnson to Hernandez.
Johnson to Hernandez. Pontefract over to the right side to Kinkle. Shot goes up from Hernandez. It's no good. And Johnson comes away with it. 2:05 to play in the ball game. 56-26. Rams lead. Tigers with the ball. Just under 2 minutes now to play. Jones to Siebenecker for 3. It is no good. Rebound underneath O'Neill. She puts it back up and in the bucket for 2. Ellie O'Neill. 1:40 to play in the ball game. 56-28. Over to the left side. Underneath it goes to Hernandez. Out on the left wing. Top of the key to Johnson. Inside to Hernandez. She loses the handle, but it's going to be picked up by Faust. Then to Johnson at the top of the key. Over the right side to Pontefract. A lot of pressure from Jones and stolen by Johnson. Miley Johnson, and she gets it to Jones, and Jones takes it back across the timeline to the baseline, out to Siebenecker, then to Jones in the corner. Keeley Jones to Siebenecker at the top of the key for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Ellie O'Neill. Foul on the play.
That was a great look at the hoop there by Emily Siebenecker with the three-pointer there. And Red Oak's going to be inbounding the ball after the foul there.
Just under a minute to play in the ball game. 56-28. Inbound pass to Erickson, working against the pressure from the Rams. Here's the three-pointer from Miley Johnson. It's good.
Yeah, Miley, a freshman. Good job there. Finding the open shot, taking it, and coming away with the 3 points.
Johnson across the timeline. Pontefract in the corner. Skips it across now to Hernandez. Back top the key to Johnson. Works away right. Over to Kinkle. Underneath the Hernandez. She puts it up. No good. Rebound. Faust picks it up. Tap loose by Erickson. Now to Johnson at the top of the key of the Rams. 23 seconds in the lane. Off the glass and good for 2. That was Kinkle, the sophomore, for 2. Erickson with the ball. Working her way into the lane. 10 seconds on the clock. Kaylee tries to go up with it. It's blocked. Hernandez gets a shot off. 4 seconds. That's going to be grabbed by Johnson. And I think we're going to run it out here. 58-31 is our final. And the Rams get the victory. We're going to take a quick break, total some stats, and we'll be right back after this. And we are joined now. Ellison Johnson with us, I think, down there, and Carter Bruce. Yep. Ellison, you can hear me okay? Ellison, pull your mic down there a little bit. Can you hear me okay, Ellison?
Yeah, now I can.
There you go. All right, we're going to start, Ellison, with you. Ellison, I had you, I don't know, my stats are unofficial, but I had you for 15 points tonight.
I wasn't really paying attention,
and
but
6 of 6 from the foul line. Pretty good game.
Yeah, I tried driving as much as I could.
Yeah.
Dale told me to be a bowl in a China something
closet.
Cabinet.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it worked.
It did.
Keep doing that. Did you have fun tonight?
It wasn't too bad. I think we tried out a new defense, which I think was nice to try out against a really hard team when we go into a team easier on Monday.
Okay, so tell me about this. So virtual class, you didn't have class today. Did that impact the game tonight at all for you or for the team?
Maybe for the team, not for me. I don't have to go to school.
So no impact whatsoever, huh?
No.
Just regular. That's why you had 15 tonight. Anybody that you thought, you knew you had a good team across the line from you tonight, right? I mean, so you knew what you had. So did anybody stand out to you in their play tonight?
I think it was more of a team effort. Like I said, we threw in that new defense. I think everybody adapted to that pretty well. We tried our hardest. We
just keep working hard.
Yeah,
keep working hard. It seemed like you worked hard. Seemed like you had fun.
Yeah, it was okay.
Yeah, very good. All right, Ellison Johnson with us. Thanks, Ellison.
Mm-hmm.
Appreciate it. Coach Carter Bruce. Coach Bruce, talk to me from the coaching standpoint, preparation for tonight, and then tonight, what'd you think?
Yeah, like Ellison said, we kind of threw in that 1-3-1 defense 2 days ago. So we've been kind of grinding that at practice. Needed to try something new. I thought they did pretty well with it tonight. That's a really good team you're going up against. They're fast. They're quick. They love to run the floor. I think you got a lot of cross-country girls over there.
Yeah.
So that was tough on us. We just don't have the depth to really sub 5 in, 5 out like they do. But I thought when we were playing our best and giving our best effort that we could kind of slow them down. So
yeah. So you have Sydney Monday night?
Yep.
Will you practice this weekend, or what do you do this weekend, Coach?
Yep. We'll have a little shoot-around type walkthrough on Sunday. Be ready to go. We got 3 games next week, so hopefully we can freshen up and be ready to roll.
Big week next week.
Yep.
Very good. Coach Bruce, thank you much. Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
All right, there you go. So Coach Carter Bruce with us and Ellison Johnson. Thank you, Ellison. And all right, let's take a look at some totals here tonight for – do I have you there, Derek?
I'm here, yeah.
All right, there we go. Make sure I have the right headset. So for the Red Oak Tigers, Keely Jones, 1 point, 1 of 2 from the foul line. Ellie O'Neill had 2, 0 of 2 from the foul line. Kaylee Erickson with 2, 0 of 2 from the foul line. Miley Johnson had 3. Ellison Johnson with 15 and 6 of 6 from the foul line for Ellison. Natalie Johnson with 1 point, and Emily Siebenecker had 7. Maggie McChesney for the Rams, 22 points and 4 of 4 from the foul line. That's what I had. Again, my stats unofficial. Want to reiterate that. Megan Jones had 2 points. Megan Hughes had 2 points. Haley Hughes had 14 points and was 3 of 3 from the foul line. Maggie Smith finishes the night with 5 points. Kelsey Hughes finishes the night with 3 points. Breland Hauser with 2 points on the night. Maya Doncheski had 1 point and was 1 of 2 from the foul line. Malin Johnson finishes the night with 5 points, and all of those came from the free throw line. She was 5 of 8 from the free throw line. Ava Hernandez had 4 points on the night, 2 of 2 from the foul line. And McIntosh went 0 of 2 from the foul line. And I do believe that Kinkle had 2 points. Josie Kinkle, a sophomore, had 2 points on the night. Final score, Glenwood 58, Red Oak 31. Derek, final thoughts on the girls' game?
Yeah, I don't know that I have a lot of thoughts that are going to, create any kind of super deep insight into the game we just
that's what I was counting on you for, Derek. That's what I was counting on you for.
I couldn't totally hear your interview with Coach Bruce and Ellison Johnson right there. But, overall, I'd say I saw some better things in the second half from the Tigers. Certainly quicker to inbound the ball, pushing the ball up the court right there, not letting Glenwood get set up with any kind of their press or their half-court trap. So that's a positive, and just kind of keep building on this as we talk about. I mentioned Coach Bruce calling that timeout there towards the end of the game and going through some of his expectations as a coach with what he sees on the floor right there. So I love that he is just constantly trying to help these kids improve and go from there.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to take a break. We're going to turn the page, and we're going to come back, and we're going to talk boys basketball right after this. I'm not sure I am, but here we go. Welcome back to Red Oak. And Aaron West along with Matt Davis. Here we go for varsity boys play. Let me tell you what's happened. Junior varsity boys, it was Glenwood over Red Oak 46-36, and in varsity girls play, it was Glenwood over Red Oak 58-31. Here we go for varsity boys. Matt, are you ready for basketball?
It's, Glenwood Red Oak, and that might be the last time we say that for a long time, as we have been saying that all year with various teams, that once the Tigers leave the Hawkeye 10, we assume beginning next school year, this will be the last of the last in this particular matchup with the Glenwood Rams tonight. Rams come into this game, Aaron, they're 8-4 overall, 6-2 in the Hawkeye 10. This series has been pretty much dominated by the Rams, 24-2 over the last 26 games. The last Red Oak win was in 2022. And, this is a team, when you look at Glenwood, that kind of jumps out to me looking at their wins and losses. They've kind of beat the teams they should have beat, you would say, and probably lost to teams they should have lost, if that makes sense.
Sure.
But they're 8-4 on the year. It tells you they're a pretty good team because they're beating more teams than they should, looking at that schedule. And, of course, it wouldn't be a Glenwood team if you're not talking about a Stanislav, and they're led by a 6'5" number 10 sophomore Evan Stanislav. He's 17 points per game, 5 rebounds per game, shoots 38% from three. That's a pretty good clip from three. Other kind of big players scoring-wise are Jack Johnson, a senior, 9 points per game, and Xavier Bowmaker. He's a junior, 6'4", 10 points per game. So, kind of most teams have 3 kind of top scores. Those would be the Rams' 3 top scores. The Rams average 64 points a game, Aaron. They give up 55 points per game. Conversely, Red Oak averages 50 points per game, gives up 56. Glenwood shoots a pretty good number from the field. 42% is the team from the field. The Red Oaks 34% from 3. Glenwood's 29% from the 3 line. Rams 27 from the line. Free throws 68% from the line for the Rams as a team. Tigers 58%. I'm listening to this music in the background. I'm not sure what this song is. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure if it's a song. I got distracted here. Rebounds, Rams 33 per game. Tigers 28. Turnovers, Rams average about 13 per game. Red Oak 11 per game. So statistically, it's probably a little better shooting team than Red Oak overall. Red Oak is 5-9 overall. Aaron 3-5 in a Hawkeye 10. Of course, they're led by their all-do-everything, all-first-team Hawkeye 10 performer, Reese Montgomery. 19 points per game, 14 rebounds per game. Last I checked, he was leading the state in rebounding. And then, of course, Carson Roeder is the other kind of big gun for the for the Tigers. 12 rebound points per game, 3 steals per game.
So, Matt, again, it comes down to show up and play the game, right? I think it could be a good competitive game here.
Well, yeah, we've seen Red Oak, they have not, I would say, been sporadic, a little consistent in their efforts. I shouldn't say that's wrong. Inconsistent in the outcome of the games. We have seen some nights when we're surprised with what goes down, some nights either good or bad. This kind of reminds me a little bit of that Harlan night we had 2 or 3 weeks ago before break where you weren't anticipating much and it came out and played well. I think Red Oak has the capability to play well and hang around with this Glenwood team tonight. Usually that first quarter is kind of a barometer. You get a sense of where the vibe of the team is. We'll get a sense of that here as well tonight.
All right, we're going to take a break, and we're going to come back and talk basketball. We'll take a break and be back after this. Welcome back to Red Oak. Just a few minutes away from the opening tip of varsity boys play here. And starters, we do believe will confirm this for the Glenwood Rams. Colin Still, a senior, 6'5". Xavier Bowmaker is a junior, 6'4". Jack Johnson, a 6'1" senior. Evan Stanislav, a 6'5" sophomore. And Bodie Langill, a 6'2" junior. For the Red Oak Tigers, of course, I think, again, we'll confirm Mason Fisher. For the Red Oak Tigers, Mason Fisher, Carson Roeder, A.J. Beeson, Reese Montgomery,
Ryberg,
and Dylan Ryberg, starters for the Red Oak Tigers here tonight. Will it be an up-tempo game? Will it be a controlled pace? What will it be, Matt?
Well, I think it will be up-tempo, especially that first quarter. We see usually that teams that first quarter come out and they run and gun up and down the court, but I think you'll see that. We typically, Glenwood, we know, is kind of a offensive-based team, and like I said, they're averaging 64 points per game and playing. That's off a pretty good schedule that they played. So I think, yeah, you'll see an up-tempo game. I don't think you're going to see. Now, I would say, I think that said, I think Red Oak would be better served slowing the game a little bit and trying to work the ball possession-wise in their offense. But we know that, Red Oak is a team that gets in a rhythm and they take good shots when they come, regardless of this clock. So we'll see. But, no, I expect that. We haven't seen a lot of teams press Red Oak this year. That could happen here. But interesting Ram team. We've seen them, you and I have seen them earlier in the year. Coach Schulte, we saw them play down in Clarinda. And he's a good coach. He's been around for a while. Of course, Jesse Taylor, a good young coach for the Red Oak Tigers with his squad here in his first year as head coach of the Red Oak Tigers.
I believe it will be Caden Crouch instead of Bodie Langill tonight for a starter. Checking that out. So, again, introductions being made.
Oh, got some concession stand treats
here
in the booth.
There you go.
Thank you, Mr. O'Neill.
Yeah, Derek has his. Look at that. Look at this guy down here with his popcorn and his burger. I got you. I can turn your mic off now, Derek.
Turn me off so I can eat my hamburger.
Player introductions being made. So we're going to, again, I want to say, make note of our sponsors and say thank you when you have the opportunity, because they really are the ones that make it possible for us to be here, and we sure appreciate that. And introductions being made now for both teams. We're going to take one more quick break, and then we'll be back with the opening tip right after this. All right, here we go. Introductions made. It's just about time for basketball.
Red Oak in their white uniforms, orange lettering. Rams, Glenwood Rams in their black uniforms, gold lettering. And what we think might be the last time these two teams hook up for quite some time, with the switching of Red Oak, we presume, next year to the Western Iowa Conference. So here we go.
At center circle,
Glenwood and Red Oak.
And Caden Crouch at center circle for the Rams. Here we go. Players are on the court. Officials on the court. Got the thumbs up from the officials. And it is time for basketball. Tapped. Coming away with it, the Rams. Out on the right side quickly, it goes to Stanislav. Rams swing it around quickly to the other side to Bowmaker.
Tigers.
Stanislav for three. It's good.
Tigers starting a 2-3 zone, and Rams good perimeter passing there, knocked down the first shot of the game.
6'5" sophomore Stanislav gets Rams on the board quick. Roeder to Beeson.
Rams also in the 2-3 zone.
Here's the shot from Roeder. It's good.
And Carson Roeder right back at you. Both teams hit their opening shots of the night.
Baseline left to Steele. Bowmaker down in the corner to Stanislav. Out top of the key to Johnson. From the corner for three. This time it's no good. Rebound Ryberg. The shot from the hands of Bowmaker, Xavier Bowmaker. Here's Beeson for three off the right wing. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Stanislav. Stanislav across the timeline. Baseline left. Here's a shot from Steele for three. It's good. 6'5", senior.
Got the net hung up there. They made it such a pure shot, Aaron. It just hung the net up on the rim. Mm-hmm. So the Rams out to 6-3. And now the Rams doing a little 1-2-2 kind of semi-half court press here on the Tigers.
Roeder with the ball. Back to Fisher. Roeder still in the backcourt. Roeder gets it across the timeline, down to the left wing, then to the baseline, all the way under the bucket. In the corner, Beeson for three. It's no good. Rebound, Stanislav. Stanislav left to right across the center stripe. Goes right. Steele for three from the corner. No good. Rebound, Montgomery. Reese Montgomery with the board. He takes it across the center stripe. Into the lane, spins, blocks, right side, little jump hook's good for two.
We've seen that time and time again for Reese. He makes it look so easy. Just a little controlled dribble, spin, little hook over the left shoulder, and it goes.
Johnson goes right to Stanislav, back to Johnson. Johnson to Stanislav, right side. Out top of the key to Bowmaker. He takes it into the lane and puts it off the glass. It's no good, and Ryberg clears the board.
Nice job there by Dylan Ryberg to clear the boards.
Over the right side to Montgomery. Montgomery pulls up long two off the right wing, no good. And the rebound pulled down by Bowmaker. Bowmaker across the timeline. Stanislav for three, no good. Rebound, Bowmaker, he puts it back up, no good. Rebound this time by Crouch, but it's batted around. And finally, Roeder comes away with it after I think everybody on the court touched it. Beeson to Fisher out on the right wing. Beeson at the top. Right side to Ryberg. Here's Fisher for three. No good. Rebound Johnson. 6-5 Glenwood with the lead. 5:11 to play here in the first. Johnson puts up the layup. It's no good. Rebound Ryberg, and he's tied up. He and Bowmaker tie up.
Nice,
Tigers ball.
Nice job by Dylan to get the rebound. Needs to be strong with that ball. Rip it away. But good job getting rebound. It'll be Tiger basketball.
And here comes Fisher with the inbound pass to Beeson. Back to Fisher. Beeson, right side. Fisher.
Good bounce pass there. Two good bounce passes. That's a good way to beat that press.
Beeson for three. It's no good. Rebound snagged by Steele. Steele to Johnson. Stanislav for three from the top. It's good. No good, rather.
Both teams taking
lots of threes.
First shot looks at the three.
Right side to Beeson. Down to Ryberg. Takes it in the court. Stolen by Stanislav. Stanislav back left to right. In the corner to Steele.
Nice give and go.
Yeah, Stanislav shot's no good. Rebound Crouch to Bowmaker for two with the putback.
Glenwood on the offensive glass there. That time with the putback for 2 points.
Beeson, right side of the court, pressure in the backcourt. Roeder to Montgomery. Crouch is there to tie him up right away, and there's going to be a foul. Yeah, it's going to be on Crouch. That's Caden Crouch.
And we'll have to keep an eye because Glenwood's bringing in 4 new players here. I don't know if this is just a first quarter type of substitution patterning that Coach Schulte does, or is this kind of something different or what. But, 4 players in this early in the first quarter is, I would think, be unusual, but I'm not sure what Glenwood does here. So interesting.
So 8-5 is the score. Glenwood leads 4:10 to play in the first. Inbound pass comes to Roeder.
Tigers also bringing Fouts and Taus.
Fisher to Roeder.
Turnover there by the Tigers. See if the Tigers stay in that kind of switching up here a little bit now. They're going to a 1 kind of 2-2 zone here.
Down the corner.
There's a block by Montgomery.
The shot was from Hughes, and it was blocked by Montgomery. Tigers come away with it.
Nice close out there by Reese in the corner. Got that block, but didn't knock it out of bounds. Kept it in bounds. They able to control it.
Rotor shots no good, and out of play. Rams ball.
I think the Tigers need to – this is one of those times where the Tigers need to start looking for something to the bucket here because the 3 ball's not dropping. They're only down 3, but, they need to get something going to the bucket here.
Stevens works his way left with the ball. Comes back right to Steele. Out to Stevens. Looks inside. Top of the key to Lingill. Underneath Stevens. Nice play. Blocked by Montgomery.
Montgomery with another swat. And again, he's keeping the ball in bounds, Aaron, and getting it. That's
Montgomery at the
great
top
job.
Key for 3. Reese Montgomery.
Reese Montgomery doing it all for the Tigers right now.
Stevens with the ball on the right side. Bounce pass into the corner to Hughes. Back to Stevens. Down underneath him, Carlo drives it to the hoop and loses a handle, and it goes out of play.
Good defense there by the Tigers. Tigers with a little bit of momentum here, tied this game up 8-8.
Tied up at 8 apiece, like Matt said. Just over 3 minutes to play in the first. Kaus.
So Tigers need they get the ball up there, but like to see someone from the other opposite guard bring that in the middle. Rotor with the shot, no good.
Gets it, follows it, gets his own board. Here's Rotor out on the right side. Now to Kaus. Fisher for 3. Off the left wing is good for 3.
Mason gets one to go.
Mason Fisher. 11-8. Red Oak with the lead.
So disregard my point to go in the middle. They just keep shooting threes, Aaron.
Montgomery brings it back across the timeline for Red Oak to Rotor. Baseline left to Fisher. Now to Fouts to Fisher. Tigers just working it right around the arc. Kaus to Rotor for 3 at the top. No good. Rebound. Pulled down by Langill. Carlo with the ball. In the corner to Hughes. Hughes skips it across to Steele and then to Stevens. Carlo puts it up from the paint. No good. Rebound. Fouts.
I like the fact that Fisher and Rotor came down to try to help with rebounding there on the defensive glass.
Out of the corner to Rotor. Now to Fisher. Here's Montgomery at the top. Right side, Kaus. Down to the baseline. Pressure from Steele. Top of the key.
Good ball movement by the Tigers.
Inside to Montgomery. Baseline left. Montgomery with the ball. Pressure from Langill.
Really good ball movement. Keeping the ball moving on perimeter, swinging side to side.
8 seconds on the shot clock. Montgomery with the ball at the top of the key. 4 seconds on the shot clock. Back out top, 2 seconds. Rotor gets it off, but hits the rim. No good. Bounces out of play.
It was a rush shot, but a good offensive set there by the Tigers. Worked the ball well. Credit Glenwood's defense there. But a good offensive possession. Just didn't get the shot as they were rushed with the 35-second shot clock buzzer.
11-8. Red Oak with the lead. A minute and a half to play in the first, and Stevens has it. Stevens takes it across the center stripe, goes left to Stanislav.
Siebenecker in there now. Siebenecker's a good defender. He gets a foul there, but
I think that's on.
It's on Siebenecker.
Was it? Yeah.
But Caleb is a little bit bigger guard defender for the Tigers when he's out there.
Inbound pass comes from Stevens out to Carlo on the left wing, inside to Langill. Fakes it, takes it, no good. Rebound's batted out of play.
Ryberg in there deflecting that shot. He'll stay with the Rams.
Rams keep it, like Matt said.
You know, we saw Atlantic Tuesday night, and they were not a tall team, but they were a physical team.
Yeah.
I would say the Rams are kind of the opposite. They're not, at least what I've seen here in the first quarter, they're not that physically strong team like Atlantic.
The ball stolen by Beeson to Siebenecker. He puts up the layup and draws the foul.
Nice.
Siebenecker will go to line for 2. Foul's on Carlo, I believe. It is on Carlo. That's his first.
Caleb running the court well there, getting the pass from his teammate. Didn't get the bucket, but he'll get 2 shots.
Caleb Siebenecker at the line. 11-8 is our score. Just over a minute to play in the ball game. Shot from Siebenecker is good.
You know, we've mentioned how Dylan Ryberg has grown in confidence, Aaron, throughout the year. And, you know, I think we are seeing more and more playing time by Caleb Siebenecker here as the season moves on.
Yeah, absolutely. Second one's good.
And we just see it. You just see it with all the players. When you just get a little something going well out there, you can build off that. I think that's the case for Siebenecker.
Hughes to Carlo in the lane, down to Stevens. Knocked out of play, last touch Tigers. Rams ball. 54 seconds to play in the first. 13-8, Red Oak with the lead.
Fisher in for Beeson. Coach Taylor getting guys in and out here. Fouls coming in. They're going to give Maurice a rest here for the last 53 seconds of this quarter.
Johnson will put it into play for Jack Johnson. In the corner to Stanislav, and he comes up to the left wing. Stanislav with the ball. Top to Bowmaker. Johnson for three, no good. Out of play. Tigers ball. 43 seconds. Fouts will put it into play.
So Tigers will have this offensive possession without Montgomery out here. So I think for the Tigers here, take control of the ball, work this clock down. They're going to have to get across the timeline here.
Fisher on the right side, down underneath to Siebenecker for two.
Nice play by Mason Fisher to find Siebenecker. Nice job there by the Tigers. They get 2 points on Montgomery on the bench. That's huge.
15-8. Red Oak leads. Johnson with the ball out on the left side. Going to play for one final shot here.
Yeah, really good first quarter here by the Tigers. See if they can make a stand here to hold this lead right at 7 here going into the second quarter.
Play goes in motion with 10 seconds. There's Hughes on the left side to Stanislav. He drives the baseline 4 seconds, gets a shot off and draws the foul on Stanislav. He'll go to the line for 2.
Coach Taylor is saying, hey, when you go up, don't swat at the ball with your arms. That makes it, kind of get your arms straight up and try to block it here. 2 shots for Stanislav.
Yep, Stanislav has 3 on the night. First shot's no good.
Montgomery comes in for the last 3 seconds here.
Stanislav at the line. And second shot is good.
Roeder's he's got a chance to make a half quarter here. He's going to let it go.
He gets it off. Oh,
had it on line,
very
just short.
Close. That's it for the first. Red Oak with the lead 15-9 at the end of 1. We'll take a break and be back after this. Welcome back. So I like the Billy Squire song, but I always think of Billy Madison.
Oh, the
when he's going back to school and he pulls up in his Trans Am with Billy Squire.
Man, Trans Am, that was a quality car right there, a Trans Am.
Here we go, right side to Stanislav, over the left side now to Steele. Back to Johnson, top of the key. Backs out to the center circle, sets the play, goes right to Stanislav. Stanislav looks inside, goes to Johnson at the top. Johnson from the right elbow. No good. Rebound, Montgomery.
Good hands there by Montgomery. Corral that loose ball for the Tigers.
A.J. Beeson for 3. Good. A.J. Beeson.
A.J. gets one to go. He's got that high release. Knocks that one down. Tigers stretch this out to a 9-point lead.
Here's Stanislav from the top, and he swishes the net with it. Evan Stanislav.
These two teams seems like they're mirror images of each other, don't they, Aaron?
They certainly do. Here's Fisher out on the left side.
Good drive by A.J.
Out the corner to Fouts. And Johnson somehow keeps that in play.
Good idea.
And it's going to be picked up by Stanislav for 3 off the glass.
He didn't call that, but his shot's a lot like A.J.'s. Brings rain. That one went off the glass. And just like that, Glenwood chops that
right
9-point lead down to a 3-point lead.
18-15 is the score.
But very similar teams, Aaron. Both teams just kind of shooting the first good shot they get from wherever it is. There's Fisher with the shot.
Fisher with 3 is no good. Rebound chased down by Fouts to Roeder. Out on the right side, top key to Beeson. He fakes it, takes it from the foul line. No good. Rebound. Crouch to Bowmaker across the timeline. Tapped by Roeder. It's on the floor. Picked up by Fisher to Roeder. Roeder pulls up from the left wing for 3, and it's good.
There's your modern-day basketball, Aaron. 1-on-3, pull up for the 3 and knock it down. Carson Roeder, steal, three-pointer.
Over left side to Bowmaker. Inside Johnson, Crouch to Bowmaker. He takes it to the hoop. No good. Gets his own board and puts it back and in for 2.
Bowmaker just stays with it there. Missed a layup, but hung around for the putback, and he gets the 2 points.
Roeder with the ball, top of the key. Finds Fisher out on the left side. Now to Montgomery. Montgomery spins in the blocks. Out top of the key to A.J. Beeson. He's open for 3. No good. Rebound Johnson. Johnson across the center stripe. Into the lane. Tap from Roeder and then pulls up for the bank off the glass. No good. Crouch taps it. Picked up by Fouts. Fouts to Roeder across the timeline on the left side again for 3. That's good. Carson
Roeder. One more. And we get to the hot sauce, Aaron. You got to hit 3. 3 in about 2 minutes span, then you get the hot sauce. Ooh, there's no call there, but it'd be Tiger basketball.
Fisher with the ball at the top goes right to Montgomery. 24-17, Red Oak with the lead. 4:57 to play in the half. Here's Beeson. No good. Rebound grab by Bowmaker. Bowmaker to Stanislav on the left side. Spins from the left elbow. No good. Rebound Crouch to Stanislav. Out on the left side.
Timeout. We got something to do with someone injured. Ethan Fouts got
I think blood time. If this were wrestling, it'd be a blood time.
Yeah, he took a shot to
Took a pretty good shot to the nose, yeah.
And they're going to get him out of the game so they can get him cleaned up here.
Yeah. So here we go. We're back at it now.
How many threes does Red Oak have made here tonight, Aaron?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 3-pointers.
So 6 times 3 is 6, 12, 18. So 18 or 24 points from 3-point line?
Yeah.
I do not do math. That's why I stamp my foot every time. 1, 2, 3 things.
Down underneath goes the Bowmaker.
Roeder with the second steal.
Tigers come back away with the ball. Roeder with the ball. Left side, top of the key to Kaus. Kaus into the lane. Here's Ryberg for 3. It's no good. A lot of threes.
And they're not doubling Reese down low. I like to see Reese anchor in that low block and get that ball because he can do some damage down there, but they're not going to double him.
Stanislav for 3 is no good. Montgomery grabs the board. We have a foul.
Holds the foul off the ball. That's only the second. That's the second foul of the game total.
Red Oak has 2 fouls.
They had them in the first quarter then.
Yeah, they had 2 fouls, and we had and Glenwood with 3 fouls. We have a technical?
I don't know. The referee's talking to number 4 for Glenwood. I think trying to calm the young man down.
And here we go. All right. Tigers ball, inbound pass comes to Roeder. No pressure in the backcourt. 24-17. Red Oak leads. 4:03 to play in the half. And you're listening to KCSI FM, Villisca, Red Oak, and Glenwood. Montgomery to the right elbow, kicks it to Siebenecker. Back to Montgomery underneath. Montgomery.
There you go, right in that low post, Aaron. It's there all night long.
It's 26-17.
Tigers back out to 9-point lead. Good steal by Montgomery.
Kaus with the ball. Across the timeline at the center circle, goes right to Montgomery. Montgomery works his way into the lane. Siebenecker and gets whistled for the travel. Coming into the ball game is Hughes, Bradley Hughes, and taking a seat will be Steele, Colin Steele. Inbound pass comes to Johnson. Johnson across the center stripe, goes right to Hughes. Drives to the baseline. All the way up to Siebenecker, then to Johnson. Johnson spins, puts it off the glass, or not off the glass, but right in front of the bucket and scores 2.
Then when it's backed out of that half-court trap now, they're just picking up man-to-man.
26-19. Red Oak leads.
And again, it's man-to-man. I like to see them get Reese down low. Reese needs to slide in that low post.
Kaus, right side to Roeder.
There he comes on the cut.
Montgomery to Roeder for 3 at the top. Short, no good. Rebound snagged by Bowmaker. He takes it across the timeline. Then to Johnson. Johnson to Stanislav, takes it to the hoop. A little jumper, a little floater is good for 2.
Opportunity there to take a charge. Got to take those charges when they present themselves. Easy to say for an old guy standing up here in the booth.
Yeah.
Sitting up here in the booth eating his popcorn. So Kaus and Subenecker out, Beeson and Fisher in for the Tigers.
The inbound pass will come from Roeder into the backcourt to Beeson. 2.5 minutes to play here in the first half. Roeder out on the left side. Drives underneath, little fingertip rolls, no good. Rebound, Hughes and Ryberg tie up.
Nice
jump ball.
Nice shot there by Ryberg to get his hands in there tied up. That'll create a possession for the Tigers. 2:23 to go in the second quarter. Tigers up 5.
Baseline, and the inbound pass will come from Roeder to Montgomery. Out to Beeson at the top of the key. He looks at the 3, kicks it to Montgomery. He takes the 3 from the right side. It's good. Reese Montgomery.
Nice shot. He's got 10 on the night now for the Tigers.
Stanislav out on the left wing. Johnson to Hughes. Back to Stanislav. Looks at the 3. Pressure from Beeson. Bowmaker skips it out to Hughes. Down in the corner. Stanislav short. Rebound right underneath, though. Real great job there by Bowmaker for the easy putback. 29-23, Red Oak leads. Roeder takes it to the baseline. Jumper, no good. Rebound on the backside. Lengill stolen by Roeder. Roeder puts it up, and it's no good. Follows it and gets it over.
Rebound, steals, shots. He's everywhere.
Montgomery for 3 from the corner. No good. Rebound. Fisher to Ryber.
The Tigers need to slow it down here just a little bit. They're rushing on offense, but there's a good drive. But
no good.
You just get the sense they're kind of playing too hurried, too rush right now.
Stripped by Roeder. Roeder comes away with it. Quickly to the other end. Here's Montgomery. Little jumper right in front. No good. Rebound snagged by Langiel. Outlet pass to Bowmaker. Bowmaker with the fingertip roll. No good, but followed by Stanislav for 2.
Yeah, I think the Tigers need to slow down here. Slow down. Work the ball. I think the pace of the game, you've got to recognize where you're at in the pace of the game. They got a 4-point lead here, less than a minute to go. Work the clock a little bit.
Over to the right side to Ryberg in the corner to Fisher, 45 seconds. Red Oak leads 29-25.
Now with 10 seconds you can go here on the shot clock.
Montgomery out on the left wing. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Roeder takes it. It's short, no good. Rebound, chased down by Beeson. He fakes it. 27 seconds. And
now Tigers can't get the last shot if they wanted to here. And I think Coach Taylor wants a timeout to do exactly that. I think that's be wise for the Tigers to get the last shot here. They typically don't do that, but they'd be well served here to work this down and go into the half with nothing worse than a 4-point lead. I mean, if you make a bucket, you're up 6 or possibly 7.
Let me tell you what's happened tonight, Matt.
What's happened tonight?
In junior varsity boys play, it was Glenwood over Red Oak 46-36. In varsity girls play, it was Glenwood over Red Oak 58-31. And in varsity boys play, it's Red Oak over Glenwood 29-25, and we are just, 15 seconds from half? Something like that? I'll tell you in just a second. That's where we're at. 21 seconds remaining in the first half. This has been a first half of basketball. Few fouls.
Red Oak has gotten out to a 9-point lead on 2 different occasions, and Glenwood has crawled back each time to cut it down to 1 or 2. Red Oak's been effective hitting some threes. Montgomery has been, of course, doing what Reese does. And now Tigers here with a chance with 21 seconds to go get the last.
Inbound passes mishandled, and Hughes comes away with it. Hughes, then it's knocked off of the player. Ryberg tries to keep it in play and does not. Ryberg slid into the bench.
I think Red Oak tried to go for a home run play on that inbounds play there rather than just get the ball in. And
Hughes will put it in play. 14.8 seconds on the clock. Inbound pass to Johnson. 13 seconds. Hughes, top of the key. Stanislav out on the right side. 9 seconds on the backside to Johnson. No good. Rebound, Bowmaker. No good. Montgomery grabs it and gets it off, but it is no good. That's it for the first half. 29-25 at half. Red Oak with the lead, and we will be back with some stats after this. Welcome back. We just had the Chuck-a-Duck contest. What'd you think of that, Matt?
I'm not going anywhere near those words.
The Chuck-a-Duck? Now they're picking up the ducks.
I do have the stats here, though.
You know who won that?
Who?
The Chuck-a-Duck?
Oh, who?
McChesney.
Oh,
from the girls' basketball. Yeah. What do you win, Derek?
$100.
Do you win $100?
I don't know. She was high scorer in the girls' game. There,
yeah, she was.
Yeah.
She had 20-some points in the girls' game. And she won the Chuck-a-Duck contest.
I think say Red Oak's pretty good to her then.
Yeah. So, Matt, look at some stats for me here for the Red Oak boys.
Well, for Red Oak, they're shot 10 of 32 from the field for 31%. 21 of those 32 are from the three-point line. They were 7 of 21. So they actually shot better from the three-point line than they did overall from the field. They were 7 of 21 for 33% from the three line. Carson Roder 3 of 9 from the three-point line. And Reese Montgomery's 2 of 3 from the three-point line. Tigers scoring 9 points. Carson Roder 10 points. Reese Montgomery 4 points. Caleb Siebenecker, good minutes off the bench for Caleb tonight. A.J. Beeson 3 points. Mason Fisher 3. Tigers have only shot 2 free throws. Those were by Siebenecker. He made both of them. Only 5 turnovers. The Tigers have taken pretty good care of the ball tonight so far. 18 rebounds. They're credited with 9 steals. Roder has 5 steals on this. I didn't think he had quite that many. But this has him with the Tigers with 9 steals, 5 of those by Roder. Glenwood has shot 32% from the field, 33% from the three. The Tigers have made 7 3-pointers. Glenwood has made 4, but Glenwood's only shot 12 three-pointers, so they're shooting a better percentage. Glenwood's only been aligned twice as well, 1 for 2. Not a lot of fouls in this game. Glenwood had 10 turnovers. That's part to those steals the Tigers have got. Tigers have out-rebounded them. So statistically, as you would think, kind of close there, but the Tigers shooting the ball just well enough from the three to stay in this game. I think they're better served to try to work Montgomery in that low post. So they're not going to – there's not height on Glenwood to bother Reese. There's not size on that. I would have Reese work that low post and work off the wings because they've got to play Red Oak straight up for that 3 ball and all day long with Reese in low. That would be an adjustment. And I think from Glenwood's perspective, Glenwood, obviously you asked what kind of game we're going to see it being. Well, it's apparent Glenwood is Red Oak times 2. They want to run up and down the court and shoot shots.
Yeah.
I think Red Oak would be served at times to slow the game down and use their advantage inside with Reese.
Let's look at the stats, Matt, for the Glenwood Rams tonight. Colin Steele with 3 points here in the first half. Xavier Bowmaker with 6 points. And Evan Stanislav has 14 and is 1 of 2 from the foul line. So that's halftime, 29-25, Red Oak with the lead. Let's take a break. And we will be back with more right after this. Red Oak just a few minutes away from the second half here, Matt. Is it going to be wide open? Three-pointers flying here in the second half?
In the first quarter, it was Red Oak 15, Glenwood 9, and then Glenwood outscores Red Oak 16-14 in the second quarter. Red Oak, I think, just got a little bit rolled. When you get up 9, you got to understand that in relation to that and not get caught up in the pace and hurry. And you hit a couple threes, you speed up because you're excited, and you've got to be able to do that. Now, we've always talked 2 minutes in the half and 2 minutes out of the half. So we've seen a lot of Red Oak games over this year change good or bad. In that first two, the Harlan game they won, they played super coming out in the first two. And we've seen games where they haven't. So 2 or 3 minutes here, second half, it could be a tone setter for the rest of the game.
All right, here we go. Rams will have the ball as we come back to action. Johnson is left to Stanislav down to the baseline. It goes to Steele. Inside, Crouch to Bowmaker, knocked loose, picked up by Crouch. Now to Johnson out top of the key. Steele for three. Good. Colin Steele.
Second chance opportunity there. Rams knocked down the first bucket of the second half.
Fisher out on the right wing for the Rams, for the Tigers. It's underneath. Back out to Roeder on the left side. He kind of caught it with his fingertips there.
Rams in a man-to-man now to start this half.
Montgomery out to Fisher, left side. Beeson for three. Nope. Rebound snagged by Crouch to Steele. In the corner, Stanislav takes it. It's good.
So there we are. 6 points right off the gate here to start the second half, and the Rams are right back in the lead.
31-29, Rams lead. 7 minutes to play in the third. Ryberg to Roeder. Top to key to Montgomery, right side Fisher. Beeson. Out to Montgomery. Double team, gets it to Fisher. Fisher drives the baseline, kicks it to Beeson for three. It's good. A.J. Beeson.
A.J., I think, shoots better from the right side of the floor than he does from the left side. And that was a right side shot. And
Steele puts up the jumper, no good. Rebound, Roeder. Roeder's trying to let the traffic clear, and now across the center stripe out on the left side. Roeder drives the baseline, bounce pass to Ryberg. On the floor, Ryberg picks it up, finds Fisher to Montgomery, takes it. Little floater, no good. Grabs his own board and draws the foul on the floor.
Nice job there by Mason Fisher to corral that ball and get it into Montgomery, and then Reese
fouls on Crouch.
Gets fouled there, so that'd be the first foul of the half, and it goes against Glenwood.
And Roeder will put it into play to Montgomery, left elbow. Montgomery with the ball. Finds Beeson. Beeson drives the baseline. 2-point. Jumper is good.
Again, right side of the gym floor. He shoots better because he's right-handed, so it's a more natural shot from that side.
34-31, Red Oak with the lead. 5:55 to play in the third. Foul on the floor. Foul's going to be on Beeson. And the inbound pass will come from Johnson at the baseline for the Rams. Johnson. That's a
good location there by the inbound passer.
Yeah, and Steele hits it again from the corner.
Hung out there in the corner and was forgotten about and knocks down a three. Nice job by the Rams.
34. Fisher looks at the three. Bounce pass to Ryberg up top to Beeson. Now to Roeder. Roeder at the top for three. No good. Rebound, Montgomery. No, it's out of play.
It's going to be a foul on the Rams.
It is.
Nice hustle there by Montgomery.
That's Crouch. That's three on Crouch.
And he'll probably be coming out of here.
Yeah.
They'll bring in
Langill.
Roeder
will put it into play from the baseline to Montgomery. Back to Roeder, right side. Now Beeson from the corner for three. Nope. Rebound pulled down by Johnson. Johnson takes it right to left across the center stripe. Top of the key, pulls up from the foul line, kicks it to Steele in the corner. That's 3 3-pointers for Steele this quarter.
Yeah, I think the Tigers also defensively on the zone, they are protecting too much on the lane. They need to extend out on their zone defense. There's too much collapsing and helping internally on their zone.
Montgomery to Fouts over the left side to Roeder. Now to Beeson, left wing. Here's Montgomery from the left elbow.
Nice shot. Nice pull-up shot there by Reese from the elbow.
37-36, Rams lead.
Tigers in a man now.
Here's Stanislav for a deep three.
And he's heating up. He's got 20 points on the night, Aaron. He's got half of the Glenwood Rams points. Evan Stanislav, he's above his scoring average already.
40.
He averages 17. He's got 20.
40-36. Beeson to Fisher. Now to Fouts on the right wing. Top to Kitty Montgomery over to left side to Roeder. 4:23 to play in the third. On the move is Fisher. Bounce pass to Fouts for
beautiful.
2.
Nice job by Mason Fisher. Good job by Ethan there. Tigers get 2.
Here's Colin Steele from the other corner.
Woo. Rams are on fire here. Woo. I don't know how many threes they made this second half.
They have hit 6 3-pointers this second half.
They are on fire, and the Tigers going to have to get a little more gritty here on defense here, Aaron. They are not going to be outgun Rams. They're going to have to shut them down if they're going to have a chance to win this.
It's Fisher to Fouts. Top of the key, right side, Roeder for 3. It's no good. Rebound pulled down underneath by Langiel. 43-38, Rams lead.
Tigers got to find their transition. They need a timeout. They need a timeout.
That's 5 3-pointers from Steele in this third quarter alone. And we're going to have a timeout on the court. 46-38. We'll take that break, and we'll be right back after this. Welcome back.
Rams have heated up 7 3-pointers in this second half, 5 of them by Colin Steele. They're just knocking down threes. You tip your hat to that. But also the Tigers have got to do a better job defensively. A lot of these shots are coming in transition, Aaron, and the Tigers are not picking up their transition defense well. And that's, like I say, they're not going to be able to outshoot Glenwood. So they're going to have to, if the Tigers are going to have a chance to win this game, they're going to have to make some adjustments here and slow the Rams offensively.
46-38 is the score, and Colin Steele is hot in this third quarter.
So first, we talked about coming out of halftime, and the first 5 minutes of this half has been all Glenwood. As they went from 4 down at half to now up 8 with 3:39 to go here in the third quarter.
So here we go. Over the right side to Kaus. Tigers with the ball. Montgomery top of the key for 3. Short. Rebound. Bounces out of play. Last touch Tigers. Rams ball. Steele will put it into play for Glenwood. To Stevens. Stevens across the center stripe. Finds Hughes. Underneath it goes to Langiel. He puts it in for the easy 2.
I'm not sure what defense the Tigers in right now. If they're in a zone or a man.
There's Montgomery out on the left side. Fisher to Kaus. The top goes left to Fisher. Mason Fisher takes the screen down to the baseline, picks it up, finds Montgomery at the left elbow. Montgomery spins into the lane underneath to Ryberg. Great play there by the Tigers.
Nice pass by Montgomery. A little high-low pass to his teammate Ryberg. Rams right back down the court in a hurry.
And underneath, Carlo to Hughes. 3-pointer no good. Rebound, Langiel puts it in for 2.
Tigers over-rotated there. Left rebounding opportunity open for the Rams and take advantage.
Kaus tries to get it to Ryberg.
Nice play by Ryberg there to knock it off the Ram player as he's going out of bounds. Dylan has really hustled tonight. He's really diving on floor for loose balls and really playing an all-out effort game tonight.
And here comes Kaus to Montgomery. Pressure from Langiel. Montgomery into the high post, finds Fisher. Fisher days down to the baseline to Ryberg, and it bounces out of play.
Yeah,
Rams ball.
Kind of 2 guys running into each other there offensively, and turnover for the Tigers.
Down the other end, here's Hughes for 3. It's good.
Again, Tigers just not close. Tigers, I think, are too worried about the lane defensively right now. They have to extend their defense perimeter-wise.
53-40 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the third. Rams lead. Montgomery with the jump hook is good.
Nice. That's kind of almost a Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Rams on the attack now as well. Tigers scrambling.
It's Stevens to Hughes out top of from the center circle. That's no good. And it will be Rams ball.
So 3 new players coming in for the Tigers here.
53-42. A minute 42 to play in the third. Rams with the lead. Varsity boys play. And Stevens will put it into play. Hayes Stevens out to Hughes on the left wing. Pressure from Siebenecker. Over to the right side to Steele. Hughes to Steele. Steele to the baseline. Jumper is good. He is hot.
Yeah, nice pull up along the baseline there.
55-42. Rams lead. Minute 23 to play in the third. Right side it goes to Beeson. Now to Fouts. He shoots the 3 off the left side.
Ethan Fouts. I love it. Great shot by Ethan Fouts.
Ethan Fouts with the 3.
Nice shot, Ethan.
Stevens takes it into the lane quickly. It's stripped loose, and Montgomery.
There's going to be a foul on the Rams.
Draws a foul.
Nice shot by Ethan Fouts. Man, he shot that with confidence, didn't he?
He certainly did. That foul's on Langill. 55-45. Glenwood leads. A minute 5 to play in the third. And Roeder with the ball across the center stripe at the circle to Montgomery. Montgomery goes top of the key. Now to Beeson out on the right wing. Beeson fakes it into the lane, dumps it off to Fouts. The shot's no good. Rebound tapped by Langill, picked up by Montgomery. We're going to have a foul on the floor. I believe it'll be on Stevens. It is. It's his first. 55-45, 45 seconds to play. Rams with the lead. Inbound pass will come from Roeder to Montgomery. Back to Roeder on the right wing. Now to Montgomery. Here's Roeder for 3. It's no good. Rebound, Carlo. And Carlo takes it right to left. And Rams are going to play for 1 shot. 29 seconds on the clock. Stevens is going to come to the circle. And he's just going to dribble the ball here. 19 seconds. Stevens steps on the line and works to the right side. Now to Collin, back to Stevens. Out in the corner to Carlo, up top the key to Hughes. He takes a shot with 5 seconds. It rims around, and it's good for 3. That was it for Bradley Hughes. 58-45 at the end of 3. We'll take a break and come back with the 4th right after this.
Big.
That was a monster third quarter for the Rams.
Rams outscored the Tigers 33-16 in that third quarter. They have a 13-point lead here to begin the fourth quarter.
Beeson for 2 is no good. You don't see many 33-point quarters, Matt.
Well, you don't see some halves, but in 27 of those 33 were from the 3 line. They made 9 of them, Aaron, and now the Tigers open this quarter in a man-to-man.
Roeder knocks it loose, but it's picked up by Bowmaker. Now to Johnson. 58-45. Rams lead. Johnson with the ball at the center circle.
Tigers have scored 16 points that third quarter. I mean, Relic has to really clamp down here defensively.
Bowmaker with the 3, no good. Rebound Montgomery.
I think they're running a box and 1, Matt.
Well, that would describe what we're seeing. It's a little bit of mixture stuff, a man with the zone principles. There's another nice move by Ethan Founts.
Ethan's come alive here this
game.
You bet. 58-47. Johnson with the ball.
Look at Siebenecker now. Siebenecker really is doing that box. Actually, it's a man right now, but Siebenecker's just face guarding Stanislav wherever he goes.
Stanislav with the ball. Comes top of the key. Over the right side to Hughes. He'll take the three off the right side. It's good. Bradley Hughes.
Good ball movement there by the Rams.
Roeder with the ball. Works his way to the right side, then down to the baseline. Here's Montgomery for three off the left wing. It's good.
Yeah, nice shot there by Reese. Reese with 17.
61-50, Glenwood with the lead. 6:23 to play in the ball game.
Box and one. Siebenecker following Stanislav.
Nice job by AJ with the anticipation to tap it. Picked up by Reese. He'll pull up for three. It's no good. Rebound, Hughes. Hughes takes it across the center stripe all the way across the court to Johnson. 6 minutes on the clock. Johnson walks to the center circle, then to the top of the key. Bowmaker, pressure from Roeder into the backcourt. Bromaker chases it down. It's off the crouch. Bad pass. It's going to go into the backcourt. It's going to be over and back.
Nice. You've seen a noticeable difference here in the 2 minutes of this quarter, Tigers defensively, and I think there's point on the box and one.
You've got Steele checking back in here, though, so it'll be interesting what they're going to run. I mean, did they go to triangle two? I mean, are we that good to run that defensively?
They got Steele and Stanislav both on the court here at the same time Rams do. So
Beeson out on the left wing takes the three off the left side. It's good. A.J. Beeson.
A.J. with 11. Tigers now.
61-53. Johnson takes it into the lane, forces through and puts it up for two. Jack Johnson.
Timeout, Glenwood.
We'll take it with them. We'll be right back after this. It's Glenwood leading Red Oak 63-53, 5:25 to play in the game.
You have too much
Welcome back. 63-53. How's the hockey game going, man?
1-1. It's like it's soccer on ice. It's an overtime. But here, this is actually it's an entertaining game we got here. I mean, these two teams are scoring offensively. Tigers with 53 points here, which is a pretty good total for them still with more than half the last quarter to go here, but they're down 10. Like I said, the Tigers have to make some shots, but they got to somehow slow the Rams off defensively.
Beeson takes the three. It's no good. Rebound pulled down by Crouch, hit by Ryberg, and then grabbed by Steele. Steele to Johnson, quickly to Stanislav. He takes it down to the baseline, and Beeson gets whistled for the foul.
First team foul on Red Oak.
63-53. The inbound pass will come from Johnson.
I'd call that a good foul at that particular point.
Yeah, absolutely.
There we go. Inbound pass comes to Hughes for three. It's no good. Rebound underneath Stanislav. He'll go to the line for a two-shot opportunity, and I think that's on Beeson as well.
But Stanislav got inside rebounding position there, and you gotta leverage and work to get that inside position.
Evan Stanislav has 17. He has 20 on the night. Now he has 21 on the night. That's good.
I think Stanislav did a lot of his damage in the first half, and Steele picked it up in the second half.
Stanislav had 14 in the first half. He's had now 7 in this half. Gets them both. 65-53. Roeder out on the right side. Now to Montgomery. Over the left side to Fisher. Fisher to Roeder behind the arc, top of the key. Roeder with the ball, backs out near the center circle. 4:47 to play in the ball game. Kaus with the ball, right to Fisher. Pressure from Hughes. Inside he goes to Montgomery, double team. Shot doesn't fall, but he'll go to the line for 2. And that foul is that's on Crouch. That's 4 on Crouch. Montgomery goes to the line. 4:38 to play in the ball game. 65-53. Reese Montgomery at the line. Shot is good. That's Reese. That's his first free throw of the night.
Yeah, it's not been a lot. This has not been a heavily fouled game. Of course, both teams are shooting the ball a lot from the perimeter and making a lot of them.
Here comes the second one from Montgomery. Gets them both. Inbound to Johnson. 65-55. Out to Lengiel. Now to Johnson. And foul away from the ball.
Are they going to get Fisher here? No, they're going to get Montgomery for a hold.
Yeah. Off-ball foul. I didn't see that. I wasn't watching.
It does look like they've switched to their box and 1 to Steele, kind of face guarding Steele versus Stanislav.
65-55. Johnson puts it into play all the way out to Stanislav at the top. And Stanislav.
Whether you're a face guarding zone, you've got to stop dribble penetration.
Underneath the lane, Giel to Johnson for the easy bucket underneath.
And there it was in the lane. A nice play there by the Rams.
Roeder goes left to Fisher.
Clock working against the Tigers now. 4 minutes to go in the game.
Montgomery for 3. No good. Rebound Johnson. And Johnson slows it, lets the traffic clear. 67-55. Hughes to Johnson. Down to Hughes in the corner. Working some time off the clock underneath the lane. Giel in the lane.
Good
Strip
steal.
loose. Roeder comes away with it.
Roeder's just incredible with his hands and steals.
He's had several of those tonight. We're going to have a foul on the play, I think. Is that on Collins?
Stat sheet had 5 steals for Carson in the first half, and he's got then at least 6 or 7. I'm not sure what the school record is for steals. I need to look that up because single season, because I would think he's going to be right there at this pace.
Roeder's at the line. The foul was on Colin Steele. That's his first. Shot from Roeder's no good. And coming into the ball game now, Ben Carlo. Steele took a seat. It almost like he bumped knees maybe with.
Yeah, he's kind of bending over there a little bit.
Kind of bumped knees or something. I don't know.
They're kind of laughing there a little bit. It's not like it's too serious.
Here's the second one from Roeder's good. 67-56 Rams lead. There's, again, Roeder with almost steal. Here's Hughes for 3. Now Bradley Hughes has heated up. He has 4 3-pointers in the second half. 70-56 with 3:17 to play in the ball game. Fouts to Kaus, knocked loose, and Hughes grabs it. Hughes to Johnson, and Johnson takes it across the center stripe. Out to Carlo underneath the Lengiel. Double teamed under there. Lengiel trying to find the opening. He finds Carlo, left elbow shot. No good. Rebound, Montgomery. And knocked loose, picked up by Roeder. He hands it off to Montgomery. Montgomery takes it down left side of the lane. Kicks it out to Kaus for 3. It's good. Weston Kaus.
Nice kick out there by Montgomery. Nice knockdown shot by Mr. Kaus.
On the right side, Hughes. 70-59, 2.5 minutes to play in the ball game. Stanislav, Rams lead. In the corner to Hughes. Out to Carlo, top of the key. Over the left side to Johnson. He skips it all the way across to Hughes for 3. Short. Rebound chased down by Hughes. Hughes to Carlo. 2:10 to play in the ball game. Rams Hughes into the high post and kicks it back to Johnson. They're just going to slow it down here and work a little time off, I believe. Hughes in the corner. Over to Carlo. Foul on the play. Roeder gets whistled. That's his first. Trying to stop the clock. Minute 55 to play in the ballgame. 70-59. 70-59. Rams with the lead. Here we go. Carlo will put it into play for the Rams. All the way over to to Stanislav. Foul. Oh, hit the floor and fouls on Stanislav, or fouls on Beeson, I believe it is. And that's 4 on AJ. AJ comes out of the game. Siebenecker checks into the ball game. They'll do that after the shot, I believe. Do the substitution. And Stanislav will go to the line. First shot is good.
23 points for Evan Stanislav, and he's a.
Did you check my official statistics for that, man?
I didn't. I looked at the scoreboard.
Oh.
He's just a sophomore, too. This is a really good player, and he's just a sophomore.
Really good basketball player. Siebenecker out on the left side. Here's Montgomery from the top. It's no good. Rebound. Batted around.
Nice job by Ryberg.
Roeder for 3. No good. This time Stanislav grabs the board. Pressure from the Tigers double team, and he's fouled. No, timeout. Did we get the timeout? Yes, sir.
T.O.
Minute 37 to play in the ballgame. 59-72. We'll take a quick break and be right back after this. Welcome back. Welcome. Do you have any more trivia over there, Matt?
Not yet. I'm working on trivia and all sorts of things. We've got a game here. It looks like the Rams are going to hold on here, probably get this win, but Tigers have played well in spurts here in this game, and I think kind of in that third quarter got away from them there a little bit.
That was a pretty impressive third quarter.
Yeah, it really was.
And here we go. Inbound pass will come from Carlo. Rams will have the ball to Stanislav, and they hit Johnson across the center stripe. Johnson with the ball. Tigers are probably going to commit a foul here pretty quick, and there it is. Minute 30 to play, and Stanislav will go to line. Fouls on Fisher. He has a few to give. Evan Stanislav has, how many does he have?
I bet board has him for 24 points.
That's what I have him for as well.
Make it 25.
There you go. Yeah, 25 on the night for Stanislav. And substitutions taking place. It's going to be a cold weekend. People need to be careful.
They did, yeah, absolutely. It's
second shot from Stanislav is
maybe
good.
By Sunday it might warm up a little.
Well, I mean, relatively speaking, yes, but still cold. By midweek next week, we'll be around 30 for a high. But it's going to be cold.
Yeah.
Be careful.
That'll seem like a heat wave.
It will. Okay, here we go. Inbound pass will come from Carlo. Minute 27 on the clock to Stevens. Stevens to Johnson. Johnson gets it across the center stripe. A minute 20 over to the right side to Carlo. Now to Stanislav. I think they're just going to work some time here. And we're just going to run this down. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Johnson, I think the Tigers are just going to work it down here. Johnson for the fingertip rolls, no good. Rebound, Glenn Gill, he puts it back and in for 2. Now Roeder quickly to the other end, 46 seconds and counting. Roeder picks it up, finds Fouts, 40 seconds on the clock. Roeder to the foul line. Here's Fisher. Montgomery from the foul line. Gets whistled for the double dribble. And at 32 seconds, 76-59 is our score. And the Rams can run it all the way down here, and I'm guessing they probably will.
They can hold it out here if they'd like to.
If they choose to. And
unless Red Oak fouls.
That's the...
I don't think they will.
I think everyone's just going to run it out. Here's what it looks like to me, 20 seconds and counting. And I guess our final score is going to be 76-59, but we're going to run this out. They're 15 seconds. and they're just going to stand there, let the clock go, and that is going to be it for the final. 76-59 is our final. Let's take a break, and we will be back right after this. Welcome back. All right, Matt, you have some stats there for the Tigers?
The one that jumped out, we'll just go right to it. Glenwood shot 15 of 29 from the three-point line in the second half, 52% from the three-point.
That's impressive.
And 7 of 8 from the free throw line, 88%. They were red hot in the second half. Red Oak did not do a bad job from the three-point line. They shot 12 of 37 from the three-point line. That's 32%. Red Oak with the line 6 times. They made 5 of them. I mean, Red Oak shot the ball pretty decently tonight.
Yeah.
And this has 11 steals, credit to the Tigers, 6 of those by Carson Roeder.
Yeah.
But giving us point totals for the Tigers, Carson Roeder 10 points, Mason Fisher 3, Weston Krause 3, Ethan Fouts 7. We're going to have to talk to Ethan here in a second. A.J. Beeson 11 points, Dylan Ryberg 2, Reese Montgomery 19, Caleb Siebennecker 4 points. So, but yeah, Red Oak shot the ball well, but you tip your hat to a team as hot as Glenwood was in that third quarter, outscoring the Tigers 33-16 in that third quarter.
Pretty impressive third quarter, that's for sure. And like Matt said, we are going to have the opportunity now to visit with Ethan Fouts. Ethan, it seemed to, after you had your blood time out there, it looks like you took maybe a good shot to the nose or lip, I'm not sure, but a nice third quarter. You hit a three-pointer, had some nice moves to the bucket. I had you for 7 points on the night. Talk to me about your game.
Yeah. Well, obviously I played more confident this game offensive-wise.
Yep. And it showed too, by the way.
Yeah. But maybe not the best game defensively for me and just as a whole, because that third quarter you guys were just saying outscored 33-16, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, we were not in the right spots, and we let Zero get hot, and he did what he can do.
Yeah.
And, got
but
the best of us.
The first half was a lot of fun. Led quite a bit, too, in that first half. But they put up 33 points in that third quarter was unbelievable.
27 or 33 from the three line that third quarter.
Yeah, so.
Was that your first three-pointer ever made there, young man?
No. I
Have you made a three before?
I had one, I think his first game against the Lennox,
Yeah, okay.
There you go.
But, yeah, you were noticeably very assertive on offense. And I think that's, of course, you contribute. Your big thing is defense and rebounding, and points are always a bonus from you. But, yeah, I agree there. And you just played a real good game. You seem more confident out there. You're playing more. You're shooting the ball a lot in practice, my guess.
Well, yeah. We're shooting some, yeah. And Jesse's been telling me all year to just be confident and keep on shooting, so that's what I've been doing.
Well, you tell your big brother Nick that you've outscored him totally your senior year that he's ever scored.
There you go. All right, thanks. Anybody that you comment on, Ethan, that you thought played well tonight?
Yeah, Reese and Carson, they played great games. AJ played a pretty good game. Mason played a pretty good game as well. Everyone played a pretty good game. We were just in bad spots and defense later in the game, which
all right,
got to fix that.
Coach Taylor, talk to me about from your perspective tonight.
We are consistently not a third quarter team. That's all I can say, really.
Yeah.
We got to figure out how to find the hot hand. And same story with Atlantic. That freshman kid comes in, has 28 points, and then it seems like we're running down the floor. We can't locate the ball, and that's it.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Derek pointed out here at the fourth quarter, did you go to a box and one in that fourth quarter?
Yeah, a little bit of triangle there, too, with 10 and 0. You saw the scoreboard.
It seemed to be somewhat more
points.
effective in that fourth quarter.
Yeah. Now we just got to figure out how to rebound and be aggressive with it with our little zone that we have to play with when we're face guarding.
You didn't hear the stat, though, Coach Taylor. They shot better than 50% from the 3-point line.
15 of 29 they shot from three, and they had
That's
27 or 33 points in that third quarter from the 3-point line.
Yeah,
pretty remarkable.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys know, I've got the glory of student teaching over there, so I know all these guys. So of course they're chirping at me after the game too. But yeah, that Stanislav, he can shoot. I've known that for years now, and Bradley Hughes, he can come off the bench. He shoots the rock pretty well, and
still can.
Yep.
One guy I want to give a shout out to. I thought Caleb Siebenecker's game is just coming on. Don't you
really,
agree with that?
really progressing.
I've been telling him JV games like green light, dude. You got to be the guy for this team. You got to do anything you can to score, play D, and just get going. And that's giving him a lot of confidence, I think. And when he comes in, these big varsity moments for him, like he's got these long orangutan arms, we call it, and he just hustles his butt off, and he's a great kid, and he's just going to get good things.
Absolutely.
I think so. He had 4 points tonight, and he was 2 of 2 from the foul line. I think he's really coming along here.
Yeah, he'll be developed really well, I think, for the next couple of years. He'll brighten up this team, I think, in the future. So.
Very good.
Well, Coach, it was a hot night in the gym on a cold night outside, so you go home, get some warm, and you guys will get back at it next week, right?
Yep. Just so if everybody doesn't know, Sydney cannot play Monday, so we do not have a game Monday anymore. We replaced it with Missouri Valley February 6th, I believe.
Okay.
Oh.
And we will be at Missouri Valley.
Go to Mo
Good
Valley.
to know.
So, yep, no game Monday, unfortunately. They are apparently overrun with sickness and injuries, and so they don't even really have a club right now, unfortunately. So
that'll alter our schedule.
Derek, Aaron, and I will suit up. You can play alumni. You can have alumni Monday night. If you're like, we'll play. We're not going to go past half court, though, Coach.
Yeah.
We're just going to stay
We can do
on
the
half
3-on-3.
Right. We'll just stay on half court.
Oh, that would even be bad. Let me tell you, that would even be bad.
There you go.
All right. Thanks, Coach.
Yep.
Appreciate it. Coach Taylor with us there. So let me run through just a few more stats here for you. Matt gave the stats for the Red Oak boys. For the Glenwood Rams, 20 points on the night. Colin Steele, and he had 5 3-pointers in the third quarter.
Yeah, and almost all except 3 points of his came in that third quarter.
Yeah, it's amazing. 20 points on the night for Steele. Xavier Bowmaker was 6 points. Jack Johnson had 6 on the night. Evan Stanislav, 25 points and 7 of 8 from the foul line for Stanislav. Bradley Hughes had 12 points on the night, all of those from 3-pointers too, by the way, and Brody Langill had 6 points on the night. Our final, overall, it was Glenwood with the victory, 76-59. Just to recap, in junior varsity boys play, it was Glenwood over Red Oak, 46-36. In varsity girls play, Glenwood over Red Oak, 58-31. In varsity boys play, 76-59. Glenwood with the victory. Matt, thoughts on tonight?
Yeah, the last time the Red Oak will probably play Glenwood for quite some time if this Hawkeye 10 merger thing or exit happens next year as they move to the WIC. So I thought Red Oak competed hard against Glenwood. Just got to keep in mind this is a 3A, or maybe they're even 4A. I think they're a 3A school. So, just got to keep that in mind. Class 2A Red Oak played up, and I thought they competed well, played hard, hung in there, and just didn't have enough there to get over the top tonight.
Very good. That's going to do it for us. Derek, any final thoughts?
I think you guys covered it well.
Very good. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate all the commentary tonight. And that's going to do it for us, and we will see you again tomorrow.